No, I just didn't know if you already would like you found him a home or whatever.
No, today, by the way, we're in by the way. But today,
Oh,
Oh, hello.
there was actually a potential because like my mom was like, "Hey, this guy wants to see Dante," and I'm like, "Oh yeah," and she's like, "You gonna cry?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but like do it because like he needs to get a home at some point, and we can't. I can't. And if we move, I can keep him. If we stay here, I can't." And then she's like, okay. And then she went to go talk to the person. They're like, yeah, they didn't want him. I'm like, okay, good. Give me back my fucking dog.
sounds like you want him.
I do. I 100% do. It's just I can't have him.
Mm.
That's the problem.
Is it because your current dog doesn't like other dogs?
Not even that. What are you doing? What are you eating over there? What are you eating? Hey. Oh, you're still chewing on the hanger?
I have no idea if that's actually the case. I'm just making assumptions.
No idea either.
There we go. I'm back.
It's
He was chewing on a hanger. I had to take it from him, and then he started whining, and then I gave it back to him.
why not give him a different thing to chew on?
Oh, he has plenty of things to chew on. He just wants to chew on the hanger.
Give him something else.
To be
Tell him
fair,
to fuck
hangers are pretty
himself.
tasty. Don't knock it.
You don't know, man. You
I
let him be
absolutely will knock
his
it.
best dog.
How dare you knock it?
Anthony over here
Yeah.
wanting to take
I'm gonna knock
freaking my
it.
dog's
You're a
toys away from him.
weirdo.
You're goddamn right.
Is this all the time that you've been able to gather your daddy thoughts from all the characters you play? Is that where you get all
What?
this daddy energy from?
No.
Crystallized
Just don't let your fucking-
dad energy.
Just don't let your dog eat fucking plastic or metal, whatever the fuck the wire's made out of.
Cannot believe you. You're saying eat. It's not. He's not eating it.
You know, if he bites,
chewing
if he
on
gets
it, not
enough of it, if he gets enough of it off, he's gonna fucking eat it, and you know it.
He's not even got. He's had this
It'd be
thing
pretty
for
funny.
so long, and he has not been able to do anything. I think you're imagining this dog is a dog that can be threatening. This is a baby Yorkie.
I
You'd be
assume he's
surprised.
Vicious.
I assume he's about as threatening as Abel. So no, I'm.
This is a baby Yorkie. He doesn't understand what threatening is. I'm gonna
Abel
give
Until
tries
he gets
to
a
be
gun.
threatening.
I'm going to give him a bacon strip, and he's gonna be like, "What the f- that?"
He's gonna have his gun, and he's gonna be very happy about it.
And now he has his bacon strip there. Now he's chewing on something that isn't a hanger. He can actually eat this.
He wants his hanger back. I can see it in his eyes.
I mean, he doesn't even want to eat that thing. He's like, "What the fuck
Yeah,
is this
he's-
thing? What the hell?"
Like, where's my anchor?
If you take my hanger away from me,
I don't
one more
even know what
time-
it is.
But yes, we're
The
here
new-
playing some Avatar
You
today,
would
my dudes.
kill a person.
We are going to rush into things in just a little bit as soon as we get the right amount of pupper in the video. I mean, come on, we have to have it a little bit more than that. He only came in halfway through the song. Speaking of song, I guess I'm just gonna use the other two like beats that I have that I don't do anything with for 5 darbs. I don't know. I have this one. And like we don't ever use it for anything. We use it for a bit in the beginning, but like I guess we'll use this for it. It doesn't really have the right kind of feel. But then there's this one, and this one really doesn't have the right type of feel, right? So like you guys can't hear it, but they can. And then we got like finally we got this one, which is one of my favorite ones, but like that's because I kind of wrote lyrics to it.
Yeah.
It actually doesn't have like actually like that much of a good like feel other than that, because I think I had to trick myself into liking it.
Okay.
So like yeah. I have 3 tracks we could potentially use for 5 darbs, or I could get some new tracks made, but that'll have to be further on. One of those 3 will have to be the one we go with in the interim. But yeah, let's go ahead and just go straight into the actual game, my dudes. While Dante is eating his bacon strip that is made with real bacon and cheese. That's at least that's what it says on the bag. Um, as we come into some Avatar stuff. Upon doing so, there's not really anything to go over in the actual thing. The room has not changed like at all since the last game. You know, it has changed the feel in the room. Because Lindo, what happened last game?
Well, what happened last game?
He's
Luca
just our
Melee had
recap punching bag nowadays,
Yes,
but I
yes.
appreciate
Yeah,
you.
Well,
Lindo.
he wants to get enough point. He wants to get enough points to have a fate card.
I want that fake card.
That's a goal.
And this is
He's
the only
gonna
way
use,
he
he's
gets
gonna
it.
use it in like session 73. Actually, that's too close. He's gonna use it in like session 100 when we least expect it, and the big boss is gonna have 2 swords instead
Listen,
of
we
1.
need to have our European narrator narrate this thing, okay?
What?
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Lindo.
it's fine. Don't worry about it. Cool. Luca and Bailey had a very good conversation, and while they were stroking Luca's tail, they talked about change and being supportive with each other. And then we switched over to Jin and Oma, and Jin talked about what he learned in the spirit world, and they talked back and forth about resurrection and stuff. And Oma said resurrection was possible, and we've seen that with Ro. But straight up resurrection is pretty much unheard of. But the Avatar being the Avatar, and by the Avatar I mean the previous Avatar, he may have just stolen an ability which can let him resurrect.
Who
So
knows, man?
that's a concerning thought to have. Anyway, we also learned that stealing the Avatar as a child was Jin's idea, which when you say out loud, yeah, makes sense.
Hey,
Listen, you know it's true. It's your
Well, so-
idea.
it still hurts to hear.
Jin talks about not knowing what to do, and Oma encouraged him to, take smaller steps rather than doing everything at once, as they have the opportunity to change the world for the better. Although it's Jin.
Hey,
Anyway, Akira trained.
you fucking dick.
Listen, be glad I haven't mentioned that you haven't won the fight against the Avatar and Akira has. Anyway.
Well, Akira actually trains, you see.
So Akira was training, and as Akira was training, Ichibei had a talk with Ryan, and Ryan basically told Ichibei that Narichigo has the power to kill their enemies in their sleep, so they need to stay up, and eventually he'll give up once they have his drink. She said she had a very helpful elixir that will help keep Ichibei up and Luca up because they're the 2 targets for Narichigo. And Ichibei was like, hey, come to the party. Like, we'll probably meet you, and I'm trying to get laid. And she was like, on one condition, a cure-all, which Ichibei was down for, but everyone else was like, no, no, no. And then they eventually agreed. And then Ichibei and Luca made their way back to Ryan, and Ryan had made spirit juice out of the apple, which is like one hell of a drug. And she was seeing everything positive, nothing was harshing her mellow, stuff like that. And then Ichibei and Luca took the elixir and gave her the cure-all, and then met up with the rest of the party, and then the rest of the party made their way to the party. They saw the Fire Lord's brother talking to the Fire Lord, and so the group was like, let's just rip this band-aid off first, and let's go talk to them. And they said that they were going ahead with the trial, but excluded the part where, they had the extra vial. And the Fire Lord asked what his brother's punishment should be, and Akira was like, fuck him, jail. While Luca was like, he made a mistake, he doesn't need to be punished. And the 2 went back and forth a little bit. And eventually they mentioned how the Fire Nation was pretty much divided, but they should try and avoid doing that. Which the brothers were like, nah, it's pretty much divided. Like, there's not much we can do. And then Philod Hakan explained how to reach the trial, which would be going to the Ember Isles because that's the place that is most precious to Akira. And then Jian said, you know what, just go to the Temple of the Avatar, and basically sold out the group, explaining that, you know, they have an extra vial. And the Philo was pretty shocked and was like, come on, dudes, you're going against me? I thought we were cool. And then Nuon said she was very confident in her ability, which the party agree with, and the Philo was pretty much wrong. And like, she'll be able to go through the trial with relative success. And Hakan basically explained that even if she's strong, that's not going to be considered, since, you know, the dragon's really weird in how he just kills the females in, you know, the royal family. And Nuon would definitely be killed because of that. And he began to explain how he saw his sister when he was doing his trial, and every moment he wanted to stay and talk to her and see what happened to her, it would slowly kill him, which explained why he was almost dead when he came back from the trial. Jian was surprised and asked why his brother never mentioned this, which his brother responded that it was his duty as the Fire Lord, and the two slowly began to understand each other, I guess. Nuon explained how she was the Avatar, you know, the bridge between worlds, so she's less likely to get killed. Plus Akira's there. Plus the rest of them are there. And so she also mentioned the idea that she could free her aunt from the dragon, and the Fire Lord and his brother reluctantly agreed after Nuon gave her, you know, her puppy eyes, which she learned from Mei Li, with the only stipulation that they could be there in case something bad were to happen, which Nuon reluctantly accepted. And once those two left away to get drinks and get reacquainted, Nuon basically explained how she was using her father and uncle so she doesn't have to be Fire Lord because her aunt would be alive. And that's what happened.
Hey, there you go. You know what, Lindo?
Yep.
I think that's worth a couple of dice. Here you go. You can have
Hey.
this dice here. I did say a couple. I guess you can have this dice here. There you
Hey.
go.
9.
There you go.
Where
You know what the best
how
part
many
about
away
having
from a fake card?
You know what the best part about having 9 is?
Yeah.
Whenever we get like closer to 30, you'll have to get to 29 before you can get to 30. Anyway, so
I can accept that. Anyway, I'm gonna go sleep night.
Night, Lindo.
Good night, Lindo. Thank you.
Take care, buddy.
But
Thanks, man.
yes, you guys would now be basically at the party. You guys had got the big conversation out of the way. You guys had decided to go and talk with. Did you knock your pillow over? Anyway, you guys had decided to get your talk with the Fire Lord and his brother out of the way in the very beginning. And it went rather well. You guys were able to convince them to aid you. Nuwan was able to use the great tactics that were taught to her by Mei Li to basically puppy dog eyes her way out of any other like big problems. Even though, again, once like, you know, the whole thing of like, oh, we're gonna go with you is a thing, she goes, but you know,
Baby steps.
as you guys are now here in the party for realsies, you guys now know that at any point you guys can leave if you'd like to, and basically make your way toward learning new stuff about the trial, or making your plans to head out of here and go to either the Ember Isles or to the Temple of the Avatar. You guys may or may not decide to want to go to both places in particular, mostly because we now know that Nightshade's not going to be here next week, so maybe going to the Temple of the Avatar would be best. But you know, that's just but with all that being said, I would like to know, as you guys are all basically here in the middle of this place, the two brothers making their way away from you, you guys still have some things that some of you were curious about as far as learning things from him at some point. So you guys could, in fact, go after the Fire Lord or the brother and talk to them about some of the other things they haven't gone over with you yet. Or you guys can completely freaking ignore them and not have to go anywhere near them. Who's to say? And also, hello there, Solution. Thank you very much for the raid, my dude. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Welcome, my dude.
And we got 69 viewers.
Oh hell
Nice.
yeah, hell yeah! It hasn't shown it on my side yet, but yeah, let's go. But yeah, I'd like to know. Is there anywhere in particular any of you guys would like to go as of right now? And again, if you guys have nothing you want to do, you could just ditch the party.
And then fight the guy. I already took my really shitty chunky booster, so I'm ready to go and have a drink. But I'm ready to go and make this look like a date so that people don't arise suspicion. Because I remember saying at the end of the game, if she wanted to partake in some food and some drink.
Do you want to go and see? Do you want to go and partake in some food and some drink?
Hell yeah.
All right.
And then I'll be like, Luca, let me know when you're ready. Bye.
I
As you will make your way away, heading over toward one of the vendors that are in this place, potentially getting you and Ryan set up to get some nice foodage. What about you, Luca? As you were just said that you need Ichibei to go and talk with freaking Naruichigo here, even though his name's Kazan.
what's his name? Yeah.
Does nobody
There we go.
remember Kuzan's name?
You know, like I love calling him
I remember
Narichigo
his
so
name.
much.
Oh, who cares?
I love calling him Narichigo so much. It's just so great. But yeah.
It's almost as much as I like calling Ryan.
Andrew Ryan. Meet again.
But yes, you know that he'll need to be around for you to go and do that. So do you want to do anything before that? Do you want to track down one of the brothers and ask any questions about anything? Do you want to try to find anybody else here in the party and talk to them about things? What's going on with the Luca?
I don't believe I have anything.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll probably just wait until Ichibei's done with his stuff.
All right. You
Yeah.
and you and Jin will make your way over, and basically you would be feeding appetizers to your bird.
Yes.
As at that point, Akira, is there anything you'd like to do while you're here at the party right now? Is there anybody you'd like to talk to before anything, or any potential firebenders you might want to learn from? Any foods you
Yeah,
want to try?
I'm-
Any like soldiers you want to chat up? What's going on?
What notable firebenders are here that I might want to partake of?
Okay. Notable firebenders that are here currently. You do know that most of the royal procession is here. That is to say there is the leader of the procession is here, the one that was able to gather all of the command of things. He's like right over through here.
Hang on a second, let me get over to there. Hang on. Fuck, where am I?
Or is this him?
Oh, okay.
Oh no,
alright,
that's this guy. He's this one over here.
Yeah, you're
Or is it the one with the fucking white? I don't know. We need to name these guys. He's over here on the edge of everything. He is the one who is in charge of the royal procession, so you could potentially gain some information from him. You do also know that there are several soldiers around who could maybe do some sparring with you if you really wanted to. Other than that, there is the two brothers themselves, although their firebending is very different than yours. You won't be able to really gain much from them until you had your dragon's trial.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think Lord Jiang would particularly favor me anyway, since I suggested that hey, he should not have any power for the next 15 years.
You also know that currently the Oni that is the firebender that you know is currently with Ichibei, and she may or may not be inebriated, so she might not be the best person to learn from. You do, however, know that both of the generals of the Fire Nation Army, General Maraso and Raichi, the old general, are over here as well, chatting with Oma.
Wait,
you don't know
wait,
anything
you
about
know,
the,
hang on. Let me get to the chat.
you don't
Oh,
know
okay. Hang on. Okay.
you don't
No,
know
I'm-
anything
I'm-
about the current general. You don't know anything about his stuff. However, you do know from Jin talking about the old general, Raichi. He is this boy here. He has that weird symbol on his forehead, which is pretty interesting. But he was also known as the Eye of the Storm back whenever he was in the Fire Nation army.
All right.
Um,
Would I know about his deeds?
Let's find out. Let's see here. What do you got over here? I would say that would be a diligence check.
Okay.
If you'd like
That's
to, if
'cause
you'd like to try
yeah.
to remember anything, any great deeds of the Fire Nation general.
Yeah. I'm just wondering because he is part of. Like, I'm assuming he's part of Fire Nation.
Before you roll.
Uh huh.
I think we've forgotten something.
What?
Well,
What?
I've just
Fairy
been
dice.
waiting until somebody asked me about it.
We need if that isn't the first die that's rolled, we may curse us again.
You're not wrong. Let's fucking go.
We have to roll the unfucktometer. Oh God, it's displeased.
Six.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
That's-
All right, I
that's like a
forgot. Low is
fissure.
good. I forgot. Low's
Yeah,
good.
low's good.
Okay,
Remember,
good,
it's
good,
all
Yeah,
good.
low.
low's good.
All right, all right, all right,
High
all
is
right.
bad.
All right, good, good,
Yeah.
good. All right, go ahead and roll your
All right.
diligence, my dude.
Ah, cool. Let's see what we get. Diligence is a 1. Okay.
Hey.
15.
That's pretty good.
16.
As far as the general is concerned, you would remember both the general's name Raichi as well as his title, the Eye of the Storm. Your family would have talked of him, and there's actually not a popular one, but a so-so play about him that's over in the Ember Isles that seems to not really star him, but kind of has him in it, involved in some ways. You do note that one of the big things about the Eye of the Storm back in his prime was that he was a very talented lightning bender. He was one of the only people in all of the Fire Nation at the time, and there haven't been many notable ones since who have been able to bend lightning to their will.
Oh, okay.
There are some people who even can swear that he can shoot lightning out of his forehead.
Okay, so I'm just
You saunter on over. Huh?
I'm just gonna just throw my guy right there.
Oh, nice job! You did it. You threw yourself a little
Fuck.
hard.
It's
I
not
guess
like he
so.
can see where the railings are. They're not heated.
That's true.
Yes. I thought I was gonna do a funny meme.
Okay, so you're gonna make your way over toward Raichi.
Funny yes.
Before we get to that, Mei Li, is there anywhere in particular you'd like to go?
Actually, let me throw some trash away.
I didn't study for the quiz, sir. I don't know what to do.
Hey, Mei Li. You remember the character that you played for 40 something episodes? Does she want to do
No.
anything? Does she want to do does she want to do anything in at all? Like I'm kidding. I know you're tired. I'm sorry.
Will. Oh wait.
Oh wait.
Oh, that her.
Hmm?
She fell.
You mean
This
Maki?
yeah, this one Maka.
You want to make your way over toward Maka?
Yeah, she'll make her way over there.
You will make your way over to Maka to potentially get some chatting up with her and Clem and Prim and Yuki. And Jin, what about you? Is there anywhere you want to head?
There we go.
Anywhere you want to go, my dude? If you don't have anything, that's perfectly fine. Luca is literally feeding her bird. His bird.
Yeah, I ain't
Come
got.
chill with me.
I guess Jen will hang out with Luca. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, you guys can just chill out and wait for the next leg of the party. It's perfectly fine. Leaving the avatar exposed to a ninja attack. Hi-ya!
Yes. No.
Good luck, nerd.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Nawam will probably just like sort of start like wandering around aimlessly until until somebody goes like, "Hey, aren't you the Avatar?" Anyway, but all right. So first things first, going down the list of people doing things. Ichibei, you're probably gonna be the quickest one here right now.
Probably.
But you make your way over towards toward where some of the people are getting some hors d'oeuvres and things of that nature. You and Ryan are basically not really like looked at too much. Like people obviously like look like, oh, it's that guy who. It's that guy whose friend threatened the Fire Lord. That's weird. I'm kidding now.
That's weird.
No, but they basically like people will be like obviously like moving away from where you are because the both of you look as if you are somewhat together. That nobody wants to interrupt. It would seem rude. But she seems very happy.
It is.
She
It's
seems
rude.
very happy about everything as she's going through, as you have made note of. And whenever you bring her over to the hors d'oeuvres, especially, she would definitely take a rather large helping of several of the nice little Fire Nation delicacies that are put here. The puddings, the treats, the biscuits, the wine, all the different things. She would basically like anytime someone would go by, she'd be like, "Oh, I'll try that."
Damn.
As things are going down, and she seems to think everything is kind of on one level or not hilarious. You would note upon staying with her that it's very hard to hold a conversation with her when she's like this, because a lot of things seem to be distracting her as she is going through. Is there anything in particular you'd like to try to talk to her about or do anything with, or
She's got 100% OCD.
in her current situation, anytime you try to start off like any sort of like small conversation, she would definitely like go into it with some fervor, but then as soon as anything happens around her, she'd be like, "Oh, look at this tart. Isn't it the greatest tart you've ever seen?"
Wonder if it's the high talking.
Man, I'm so happy that we get to be together. Ooh, a butterfly.
But no, if there's anything in particular you'd like to try to talk to her about, you 100% can try, obviously. But what do you think? What do you think you're gonna be doing, my dude?
I don't want to talk about the job, but just how long do I need to stay up once I interact with Kuzan?
She looks over to you as she has taken a single drink, but has basically downed it after she have gotten it. She looks over to you. It's like, what? Huh? Yeah? Huh? What was that again?
How long must I stay awake?
Oh, I guess the party's gonna be over in a couple of hours, so you could probably leave whenever you want. So you could probably go to bed now if you really want to.
I must have a drink with Kuzan.
Right, the death thing. Yeah, don't go to sleep. You'll have to stay up.
And how long would you say that I have to stay up?
Until he doesn't kill you.
I see.
I mean, here's the big thing, Ichibei. To be perfectly honest, no one survived before, so I don't know.
I suppose we'll find out together then.
I suppose that the best thing for you to do is to, probably just take the thing and enjoy yourself, and hope that there are no side effects of mixing this with whatever he's going to be giving you. And also hope that it doesn't just force you asleep, because there's only so many things that regular stuff can do against spirit stuff. So she shrugs. I'm at least like 60% sure you'll be fine.
Well, that's at least better than half.
If it was just you, I would have been like 30, but then there's two of you, so it's gonna be 60. Oh, and if
Are
you
you-
add in Luca, that's 120.
Whoa, she's seeing double.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What is it that you just drank?
Uh, red. She holds out the drink that she had in her hand, and she's just like, it was red.
What is the color of the drink Kuzan usually offers?
Kuzan, well, if we're talking about his normal stuff, I don't know what the color of the drink he's gonna kill you with is, but probably something like that. He starts put. She seems to like
Oh,
stop.
boy.
He he puts his stuff in it, you know?
Are you feeling tired?
She shakes her head. Mm-mm.
Good.
Mm-mm.
You're not lying, are you?
Mm-mm.
Does she look tired?
She doesn't look tired at all. She looks,
That's
if
good.
anything, she looks wired.
That's you forgot to set it to W for wired.
But again, she seems to upon her that conversation there, she seems to say that there are multiple things he can do. Because she said his normal stuff, but she hasn't seen the other thing.
She hasn't seen the Baja Blast version. Okay.
As she seems to again like as you're like, are you lying? She like stumbles forward and like catches herself into into you as you like sort of like open arm catch her a bit. She's like,
Oh, God.
whoa, I'm not walking right.
No. You don't seem to be.
I'm also not thinking right. She like puts her finger up near where your face is and kind of pokes at your cheek.
I'm glad that you seem to be having a good time. Just wonder how much it's actually you.
There's a really good possibility. I mean, let's be honest, you are being targeted for death right now, so there's like a little bit of chance it's Kuzan, or maybe it's the apple, or maybe it's all the things I've been keeping inside of myself the past several months, or maybe it's the fact that I have been drinking every single thing put in front of me the last 20 minutes, or maybe I'm having an allergic reaction to the cookies.
Do you think you've had a bit of a stressful time recently?
Of course I've had a stressful time. There's always
You
been this
mentioned
whole...
the past couple months.
Nod. Remember whenever we first met over in Homashu?
Mm-hmm.
I really have been looking around, you know? It's something that he told me to do.
You don't say.
Yeah, he was...
I thought it was a front. You said something about that a long time ago.
Can't somebody look for a couple of things? To be honest, though, I wasn't really looking for anything until I realized that there were people out there who could go against some of the things I could make. In the beginning, it was mostly just kind of funny, and it made a lot of money, and it got him off of my back for a bit. But then he got off of my back a lot because he died.
Hmm.
But, I mean, I guess now all of that talk has just been kind of piling up. I mean, it's just been going crazy, you know? And you're the only one that's ever been able to really handle any of the stuff I've made.
Hey, am I still holding her?
Mhm.
I don't know what you think of me. And at the end of the day, this was more of a front as teacher and student or as friends. But
Mm-hmm.
just kick back a bit, okay?
You
Try and
said
enjoy
something I
yourself.
don't like, by the way.
Hmm?
You said something I don't like.
Oh?
Remember what I said before coming here? As of tonight, you're no longer my student.
No, I'm sorry. I actually forgot that.
Yeah, I totally get it. Are you gonna?
Or
are
at
you
least
gonna...
enjoy yourself until I go up there.
And what about the other you? Is he gonna stay here?
If you're lucky. I've never been the fastest to make myself an identical copy, but there's always a place to improve.
Oh, I'm just gonna let you know something. I'm at least 60% sure this was Kuzan. I've lost all feeling in my legs.
Okay.
I
Do you
think
think
you-
you can stand?
I think you saw me coming in with you and decided to eliminate me from the equation.
He did see you. He didn't seem impressed.
Oh, believe me, if he hadn't have done this and he tried to do something else, that would have been very, very dumb of him. It might still be done of him. I can't move my legs, but I can still move my arms. I can probably still kill him from here if you want me to.
Jesus Christ. Would that not invoke the rest of your pack to
Yeah,
then look out for
probably.
us? Hold on, the phone's ringing. It might be our Chinese food.
Oh, jeez. What do you want, Dante?
It is our Chinese food.
It is your
It's
Chinese
lit.
food.
Apparently, they're coming up.
Alright,
So
do
we're
you
gonna have to
get
pay for
it,
that
or-
in a minute.
Ah.
Do you have it, sweetheart? She's like, she looks at her in her robe and she's like, really? And I'm like, okay, I'll get it.
Okay.
I just might be a minute or two.
Gotcha. I'm trying to see if this pupper wants to have anything else because he keeps crying over here.
Yeah,
He obviously wants me. He obviously wants me to let him go, but before anything, she basically is basically telling you that she is not able to move that well. Do you want to set her down and potentially start making your way over toward Kuzan? Or do you want to carry her with you so that she can still murder him?
So you can just poke him in the tummy with a kunai. Perhaps we should find a chair for you, but in an area where you can still enjoy yourself.
If it's an area where I can still enjoy myself, as close to the stage would be great, because that's where all the people will walk by and I can sneak some more appetizers. As soon as
It's settled then.
hoping at least at that point that my arms don't go out, but then I can still move my head.
Let's find you something to work with as I go get the Chinese food.
You make your way over to the side. I know he's not here, but he makes his way over to the side, and they do find a small seat over here where some of the others are sitting to watch the main stage. Around that point, he would probably make his way over toward Luca, and they would probably start making their way up. But we'll go into that in just a bit, as we're going to go over to Akira. How you doing, Akira? You doing good? You sound good. smell good. And I shade you there.
Awesome. Cool. Great.
Fuck, there we go.
Amazing.
So we're gonna make our way over to Akira. Akira, you begin to make your way over toward the generals. As you do notice that Oma seems to watch as you make your way over. Again, with your new eyesight, you can barely make out bits of them from a little bit further away now. But as you begin to approach, you do notice that Oma seems to let out a bit of a cough, getting the other two men's attention as she motions over to you. Well, before much of anything, I did want to at least introduce someone else to you, Rai. This over here, joining us right now, is Mr. Yamamoto. He's one of the most powerful firebenders I've met in my years. As Akira, you make your way over.
Is that so?
Hello, sir. It's nice to finally meet you in person, I guess.
Meet me in person. I'm guessing you've got some knowledge of me then?
Oh, you know, I've seen you a few times in plays on Ember Island.
Not a very
There,
flattering play, that.
No, I remember seeing it as a bit of a youngster, and I rather enjoyed them.
You know Oma. I'm guessing at that point she didn't introduce you to my friend Moriso here, which means you're probably with Jin, are you not?
Yes.
Good, then I don't have to hold up any sort of air about myself.
He just sort of you see him stretches his shoulders out for a second and leans forward a bit more.
I do find myself rather stuffed up in occasions like these.
Yeah, I don't attend a lot of formal gatherings. After a certain incident, I was kind of cooped up in the house for a while.
I can see that.
You see him immediately look over towards your face for a moment before you could swear again. As you watch him with your heat sensing, you almost sense a very bright light coming from the center of his forehead as he looks at you.
That's unusual. It's a bit bright over here.
I told you he was special.
Indeed. Oma here has been telling me that her compatriots, those who have taken her from Omashu, were quite an interesting group. And it seems as if you might have the same sight she does, do you not?
I wouldn't claim of anything. I assume it's similar. At least that's what she seems to have told me.
It was one of the things that drew me over to you whenever I first saw you in the hospital. There's not a lot of people you can look at who has a third eye showing in their forehead.
It's a little bit more to it than that, but interesting.
As he looks over toward Moriso.
This is Akira Yamamoto, yes. He had aided us in our return over to the Fire Nation capital a couple of weeks back. And there were some other issues that happened, but I can tell you this, they are very adept from what I had seen inside of the treasury whenever we had fought together.
Well, that's very kind of you.
I myself am not much of a firebender, to be honest. I have some tricks up my sleeve, but I mostly deal with martial prowess, and even then, I saw this boy wielding a very large earthen weapon, a glaive of such. He may not look as if he has the build for it, but he is obviously a trained warrior as well.
I'm not really that all well trained. I'm actually self-taught. I wouldn't say it's formal training, so I can't claim that, right?
Practice? Training? Seems mostly a thing. Honestly, I can look at someone like you and immediately tell that you are... Well, maybe you lack formal training, but you are disciplined, at the very least. Whenever I had saw the Avatar fighting against the Fire Lord before as well, I noticed some of your movements in her when she was using her firebending.
Yes, I have had the honor of teaching the Avatar certain techniques.
Oh. Is that so? Have you noticed anything strange when you've been training the Avatar, then? With your sight, I'm sure you would have noticed anything in particular. I have several things I'd like to ask you on that.
Oh, interested are you?
Miss Oma here seems to think that she can see certain styles of bending within me. And from what you had just seen before when you looked to my head, it seemed as if you can also see the same. I must ask, have you noticed anything peculiar when you stared at the Avatar? Any sort of... what's the best way to put it?
He's asking if you've seen anything that looks even similar to that of lightning or storms, Akira.
And you have not.
I'm willing to bet not. That's a no.
You have not.
No, I can't say I have.
That's a shame. I was hoping that the Avatar would be someone who might be able to pick up one of my techniques, but it seems as if it might not be the time for something like that. Whenever a firebender reaches the pinnacle of their training, they sometimes show a bit of potential in another style of bending whenever they are pushing themselves to their limit. And if neither of you saw her do that while she was in the fight with the Fire Lord, that probably means she does not have the aptitude for it.
If I can be honest with you, she hasn't had all that much training as of yet. She's been stuck for a while and only now is starting to get the hang of different attributes.
It's the same for you, is it not, Akira? You're also stuck right now.
I wouldn't say stuck.
I can tell because there's one thing that I wanted to mention to you, at least in front of this man. I can tell that you're ready for that technique.
I'm sorry. Am I missing something?
I saw it back whenever we were over at the Airbending Temple. Back whenever you were doing your best to protect Nuan from those other airbenders. I haven't seen it since, maybe because of what's been going on with you recently and that dragon you seem to have saw in your dreams. But I saw something very similar to what I see whenever I look at our friend here. Maybe not as much of a storm as him, but maybe a spark.
You're telling me that this man here could have the potential for lightning generation.
If you wanted to put the effort into it.
I'm so sorry. You're talking about lightning bending? That's quite the feat.
According to Daichi here, or Raichi, according to Raichi here, apparently it's not a very uncommon thing to see inside of firebenders. Apparently it's something that a lot of us could have the potential to do. We just need to find it within ourselves. Only those who have reached a level of adeptitude of firebending usually show it, though. It would be a lot easier if we had ways to easily teach that which I'm speaking of. However, it's very dangerous. Unfortunately, the only way I could ever see to do so is if, well, I were to be teaching people in a better climate. Otherwise, the training could kill you.
I mean, I would be honored to learn lightning bending.
He looks you
It's,
over
um,
for a second. I don't know if you're ready. Oh, come now, Raichi. I'm not saying that because there's anything wrong with him. It's just you've got most of your life ahead of you. If you were to fail or have something happen to you while under my tutelage, I would feel I would be depriving the Avatar of a great teacher and the world of a very adept firebender.
Well, while I appreciate your concern, right now, well, as you already have stated, I'm traveling with the Avatar, so my life is constantly in danger. I can't say that even being here that I would be safe. It's just one challenge after another, and if I can learn something to help the Avatar, I feel like that would be worth the risk. Wouldn't you agree?
I suppose it would be very valuable to have someone around the Avatar know at least the basics of this ability. And to have you be able to see inside of me as well while I do this, perhaps.
We're getting through to him, Akira. Come on, go for the kill.
I don't believe there is a kill, but I don't mean to sound like I'm well. Throughout the plays that I've seen you portrayed in, there was always a piece of me that thought that bending lightning was akin to godhood. Call it what you will, starstruck, or however you would imagine it. But I've always wanted to learn it. And I attribute that to the plays that I've seen you in. Do I need to roll?
He's looking over to you. I would like you to roll me for your charm, please.
All right, chat. Let's charm the fuck out of him. Where am I? Hang on. Okay, there I am. I am not. There we go.
Do you want to put any dice in?
I will put 2 in because I want this.
I would like it, you see.
I would very much like this.
Ooh.
5 and 4.
That's gonna be a +4 at this point, and you got some fleeting. So go ahead and give me some rolls, my dude.
Thanks, chat.
First roll.
4.
Roll me again. This one's for Eggy.
Thanks, Eggy. 13.
Roll again. This one's for Gravis.
Thanks, Gravis. This is how I show thanks. By having a broken fucking squeaker voice.
And roll me one more time. This one is for Bubba Blue.
Thank you, Bubba Blue. Hubba Bubba Bubba Blue. I love Hubba Bubble. 7. So 13
+4, that's 17. +3, that's a
17.
20.
Oh, fuck yeah.
As you look over toward this man's, go ahead and roll me one more time. This one is for King.
Thank you, King. I love my life.
There we go. Just gonna complete all those. Oh, bam. But as you make your way over toward the general here, he looks over to you as you say the understanding of seeing him when you were younger and the want to do something like that, the starstruck part of you. He looks over at you and then sort of gives a bit of a nod.
Perhaps it is time that I at least attempt, but just so you know, it could be harder for someone like you, especially with what you have going on right now.
With all due respect, sir, everything after 12 has been very hard for me.
Understood. He sort of like brings his hand up to his chin and looks to you. You all, I couldn't help but notice that you were talking with the Fire Lord before, and from what Oma had told me recently, you all plan to go through some sort of a hunt or something, some sort of ritual soon, correct?
Yes.
How about you convince the Avatar over there at some point to take me along with you for that little bit of your journey? And while we are traveling, I can help you with the basics of lightning generation.
I will.
It will
I'll
take a
tell her
little bit of
immediately.
time, but as long as I can teach you the basics and you have a capable healer with you from what Oma has told me, you should be fine. Just hear me out with one thing. Do not try to generate lightning on your own without my permission, unless it's in the most dire of situations. Understood?
Yes, sir.
You can practice the movements, you can practice anything I teach you, but do not generate the lightning.
Yes, sir.
He gives a nod, and you see him crack a bit of a smile. It's been a long time since I had anyone to teach something like that to. It's going to be difficult, especially because you don't have one of these. He points up to his head, but should be rather interesting. A man with 3 eyes teaching a man with no eyes?
It is a rather interesting concept.
We'll see how far that concept can go. He looks over toward the other two. I believe I'm going to go and mingle with a few of the other soldiers before heading home tonight. I don't think that Lord Jian is going to be needing me much after tonight. Until then, Mr. Yamamoto.
I would pose one question before you leave.
He stops and looks to you.
Do you think one who sees the world is greater than one who sees nothing at all? Which do you think has more potential? Or
One who sees the world or one who sees nothing? My immediate thought would be one who sees the world. However, given more thought, I would say one who sees the world sometimes does not know what he sees, correct?
he nods.
I would say it's whoever would be the one to experience the world the most. That is not the answer you want me to give, though, I'm sure.
It is a good answer.
We do talk in riddles in this nation a lot, do we not?
It's a question I heard once, and I figure I'd ask it.
He gives you a nod and then starts to make his way away. The general would also make his way with him as he'd look over to you, give you a nod. As the two of them make their way further into the party, you see Oma look back over to you. I think he likes you.
I have to admit, learning something brand new is going to be quite the interesting feat.
Remember what I said? Try to be a little bit more greedy, all right? Who Look what something like that can get you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll indulge myself a bit more.
As she begins to make her way back over toward the main group. At this point, do you want to follow her and make your way back to the group?
Yeah, sure.
The two of you would slowly start to make your way toward the others, just to sort of gather everybody around again. As that goes down, Mei Lee.
Uh,
I have my mouth full.
It seems you are a little bit busy at the moment, but we can go on to this now. We need to get your thing out of the way.
Yeah. I'm sorry. She
No,
was
it's-
eating steam buns.
No, it's cool. It's cool. You found a steam bun person on the way there. I understand.
She grabbed like 5.
As you would make your way over toward the corner that has Clem and Maka seems to be very much as like you're approaching. You see that her and Clem are behind her umbrella. They're kind of behind her parasol, and you just see what appears to be Yuki and Prim just like looking over. Prim looking annoyed, and Yuki just sort of like looking with like a bit of a grin as you approach.
Yeah, just like passes by them.
So, third, fourth wheel. Need a fifth?
I wouldn't mind. What else? What do you think we should do? Honestly, I don't think that there's much I am needed for at the moment here.
Well, first off, steam bun.
Yes. She immediately just
Yuki?
takes one. Arr.
Yuki.
Yuki puts her hands together like an ah, and then she takes it.
So, back then, when we were both in the dance troupe, especially the older women loved doing this thing that whenever the younger girls went off with a guy, they would act very obnoxious. So, we can point at them and go, ooh, until everybody looks. And that will end well. Or we can be hospitable and maybe meander somewhere else and maybe try to get lucky ourselves.
Roll me charm for Prim. She might be in a position where she would listen to you today.
It's like we can be obnoxious about it because this is big PDA. Or we can, just be civil and try to find something else to entertain ourselves. That's a 5.
7,
Uh,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You do have one love if you'd like to use.
yeah, sure.
Roll again. 4, 5, 6. It's gonna all stuff. Well, before you use that, roll me one for Gravis.
Oh, sweet. 5 again.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go for that auto success. That sounds like a good idea.
We'll use it.
These will go away. As you look at her, she seems to look over toward the parasol, and she's like, if they want to spend all their time in the corners sucking on each other's faces, that's up to them. Let's make our way away.
Oh, I was really down for the other part. She's been caught doing it a couple times. Not really. I actually don't know her business like that, so maybe that could actually fluster her a little bit. Yeah, you're right. Let's do the other thing. Let's do your idea.
Prem just sort of like steps past you, making her way away. As you just see Yuki follow, she looks after Prim, looks back toward the other two, looks back to you. There's like some sort of a weird grin on her face.
And what's up with you, Yuki? You look so happy right now.
She puts her hands together. She seems to look back and forth between the two people in the group, and then she just sort of gives a bit of a shrug, and then reaches out and takes Kometu from you.
Okay, if you want to hold him. He probably likes it with you. You're really warm.
As what do you want? Where do you want to lead these two? Where do you want to go? Any group of people here in particular that's catching your eye or anything?
Let's see. Group of people catching the eyes. She's a little curious with why Ryan's by herself and Ichibe's not babysitting her.
Well, this is
But,
all happening at the
yeah.
same time that
Oh,
they're
yeah, oh,
having
yeah,
their
yeah.
conversation.
And Duncan's probably just on guard duty.
Duncan's just over here in the corner with all these other non-important people. I'm kidding.
Yeah, Duncan's doing his job. Working. And not giving me attention. Okay.
You want to make you can make your way to Duncan if you want to.
I mean, and have these girls know that I fucked him. No.
We
Parents
could never
suck.
allow that.
I can't let them know. I can't let them know about our secret book club meetings.
I can't let them know about book club.
Yeah, man. Book club's a very intimate experience that only select members can enter. So I think we're just gonna fuck.
Right
And-
here.
No.
Oh, really? Oh my.
If you wanted to, you could make your way back to the group, or you could try to again just sort of go along with anyone here. You could change your mind and turn back and try to talk to those two there if you'd like. It's up to you.
No, we'll just make our way back to the group.
Okay. As you are making your way back, you, Prim, and Yuki would basically land here around the time that Ichibei would be getting here. As Jin, Luca, you guys are sort of just like kind of hanging out, giving stuff to the bird, doing stuff like that. Whenever Ichibei and Mei Lee would make their way back there. You guys note that Akira seems to be off talking with the old General Jin. From what you can see, him and Oma seem to be talking to him at the moment. As Mei Lee, you've made it over toward them. As you guys do, you guys note that as Mei Lee, Yuki, and Prim's going to get there, Prim seems like she's at least she's a little bit just sort of not flustered, but kind of annoyed. And Mei Lee and Yuki are just sort of smirking.
Hello,
Oh, but-
caravan. Welcome, third, fourth, and fifth wheel.
What did you two do?
Absolutely nothing. We could have done something, but Prim is the most well-mannered and well-meaning and pure-hearted of all of us. After me, of course. So we didn't do
Well-meaning and
anything.
pure-hearted.
Yes.
Hmm.
Are you not? Are you actually salacious and scandalous? Prim, I never knew this side of you.
As you
where-
move
where
all
the-
three of you.
Prim, I never knew this side of you.
That's because
You really don't show it.
That's because you mostly see me in my armor. This is a new art. I'm not playing. No, she just sort of like looks over to you. It's like, no, that's not nothing. Yeah.
This is what they mean by beware the quiet ones.
I don't consider myself a pure maiden, if that's what you're saying.
That makes just me and Yuki.
Oh, please.
What do you mean? Are you saying that I
What do
am
you
not a
mean?
pu- What do you mean? Are you saying that I am not a pure, sweet, innocent maiden?
Yes.
I am. You know you
Did-
both
I'm gonna
say
keep my
just
mouth
that.
shut
Did
here.
Prim just grow by 5%?
I've
mean, I
been
guess-
fixing their tokens.
I mean, I guess you would get straight to the point and say that. I expect
Mhm.
nothing less of my father.
No, fuck's sake. So what actually happened?
Oh, nothing. Maka and Clem are just chucking face, and we don't want to be a part of that. Not unless my face is getting sucked at some point. Bun?
Yes.
I love the fact that you not only got yourself a bun before making your way over there, but you have enough that you're giving them away. So I'm just imagining as like a freaking like appetizer person walked by, you just stuffed
She just
your
took the
arms.
plate.
You just,
She just took the fucking plate.
you're like,
She stole the whole
"Thank
fucking
you."
platter.
Thank you, I need these.
And then he just fucking had to go off and get new ones, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Most gracious of guests, clearly.
Well,
Mm. So, seriously, what happened?
no, that's literally it. Did you guys get lucky?
No.
Yeah.
Ryan is going numb. It's about time we maybe start to think about what
Oh.
Luca and I must do.
Going numb.
How the fuck did he?
She
Should
could
I
feel
not
him.
drink?
She
Should
could
I
feel
not-
in the first place.
Should I not drink anything from this party?
He
You
has
say
no.
if you eat a bun.
Hmm.
He has no. Or from what he has said, no reason to target you. The most assist I got from during that fight was from Luca. He wishes to speak with him and I. Them and I.
Either or works.
That being said, I don't know how far the paralysis could spread. If you would check up on her every now and again, I would be grateful.
How long ago did she say her legs were going numb?
Like, what, 10 minutes ago?
A couple months ago, yeah.
This is
Okay.
duck sauce.
Just recently.
Just recently? Okay. So it's starting from the bottom up, which is
That's
weird.
not. When did he have time to poison her?
She's been partaking in a lot of the festivities around here. She seemed to act a little weird after a drink.
Interesting.
Maybe she's
So,
just a lightweight.
I
Someone
assume- No, go ahead.
No, I was like, maybe she's just a lightweight. I mean, we could always check out some of the other people who are partaking in drinks and see if they're acting funny in any sort of way. Or I can offer myself as tribute.
We're talking about a person that brews so many different forms of potions and drinks. And if they weren't able to handle something like this, then that truly means there's something wrong with Kuzan's work.
I mean, you'd be surprised, Ichibe. There is the phrase, can dish it but can't take it for a reason.
If you'd like, I could help her out.
Oh. How's that?
If you wish to avert your time at this party by keeping an eye on a person that could very well be paralyzed, then I appreciate it.
I don't mean to keep an eye on her. I could just help her out. If it's something that
Okay.
I can do, I could attempt to perform my northern. She kind of looks over to you. Oh, I guess I never really went into that.
You're northern.
Me and Clem are from the same village. We actually have a very significant set of skills with massages. We grew up near the Northern Air Temple. If you would like, I could try to get her blood flowing rather well and see if I can get rid of it. It's actually really good for hangovers.
Is
Really?
that right?
Hmm.
The Aeronomads seem to think it's really good income for them if they can go from town to town and offer massages. It's supposed to be energizing and rejuvenating.
It's not like the happy endings in the dance troupe, huh?
Happy endings.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. Your dance troupe does what?
Some of the girls wanted to do that.
Wanted
If you're saying that
To
it
get what?
re-energizes the body, this may be something that Luca and I could make use of.
if at any point anyone needs it. I've been told that my hands are rather rough, but if you don't mind that, then I could make of use. And if you want someone who apparently has a better, well, softer approach to it, you could always ask him, though I think he's busy at the moment.
I think his hands are real busy at the moment giving some massages. Ow.
No, I think it's best that we try and go a bit more physical. That way I can stay awake.
Well,
You just have Luca freeze your face. Try to sleep with his ice covering you.
I'll slowly pass out from lack of oxygen,
Yeah,
Jin.
no,
It'll do great for your pores.
This is why they don't call you by your full name, Oxygen.
I saw there was some benches and things outside. If you don't mind, I could go and take her outside and perform that, and if any of you need it, then you can approach there to me as well.
Doesn't sound like a bad idea. Ask her and see how she feels about it. If you require any form of payment, I can always pay you after.
No, it's fine. I honestly just don't want to be here right now, so
Here.
I'm good with that.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry that it took me so long to let any of you know, but I guess it has been a year. Sorry.
It is
Forget
what
us,
it is.
We're the ones that were late.
Think of this as, I guess, making up for lost time. You guys had protected us well enough, and I believe that most of us barely even have given anything to you in return. So, please think of it as a gift. Although I don't want to put such high praise on my abilities as to call them a gift. That wasn't what I was meaning.
Oh, look at you and your embarrassment.
Hey, I'm overdue.
Complete your
for a
mission
massage,
successfully,
Fred.
and you can call it a gift.
Anything is a gift.
I will go and see if she would like to make her way outside then. As she begins to make her way over toward where you guys had left Ryan.
Okay, so nothing like the happy ending some of the
Passing
girls
by
used to
Akira and Oma is just like, oh, hi, Akira. Anyway, no.
Hey, Akira. Bye, Akira.
You're sure your troop was for dancers, right?
do. Yeah.
Oh wait, that's okay. There we go.
As Akira, you and Oma would make your way to the main group as well, passing by Prim, who would make her way over toward where Ryan was, and begin to start chatting up that drunk lady.
It was mainly dancing, but if some girls wanted to go to borderline escorting, they totally could if they wanted to. It's all them independent. I didn't do it. Do I look like someone that would escort? Actually, you really shouldn't answer that.
Yeah, I shouldn't.
But I didn't.
I believe
You
that you
little
hold
thief.
yourself in a high enough regard that if you were to go after somebody, it would be for your own good reasons.
I can't even pretend to make that joke at you. I agree with Ichigo. But I could have made that joke.
These hips don't lie. I need nothing more.
You are well endowed.
Very.
Nobody can disagree with you.
Very. Thank you for recognizing it, big brother. It runs in our genes.
Upon
Yes,
you
it
saying,
does. As my pants rip apart and my 7-foot-long fucking spear pops out.
as you call Mei Lee well endowed, you just see Yuki look at you and just like. "Mm."
I'll be real with you. I honestly thought you were gonna be like, and thus my 8-foot-long cock draws its brilliant
See,
head.
you guys are going
Why'd
down
you say-
between the
why
legs.
Why do you think I said spear?
You guys are talking about between the legs. I'm thinking Ichiba's like, it does
Because-
run in the family as he rips his chest and his massive badongas.
nipples. because
This massive man titty.
because cock is a funnier word to say.
He's
Sometimes
right.
penis is funnier than
I
cock.
prefer penis. Penis is so fun. It's
I
so
like
fun
dong.
to say.
I
Ah.
like dong. Dong is actually my favorite.
I
Dong's
prefer
alright.
I
No, I
like
prefer
pee-pee.
the.
Don't take
I'm
that out of context.
Letting it happen.
Yeah.
For me, it's the word cock, but you have to say it in old British slang.
Like
you
the
have
old
to say
British,
it. You
like
have
an old British man.
like an old like an old gentleman.
Oh, you're into
I
those.
like-
You're into those gentleman cocks.
No,
like
you
getting-
have to say it like that.
Do you want to
Otherwise,
wank
it
while
loses
you're
all
at it?
its luster.
So anyway,
I said, do you want to wank while you're at it?
so
I
anyway,
would prefer a good wank.
with everybody around here, you guys had just sent her off to go and apparently do some sort of weird massage. Maybe you'll learn more about that later. Who's to say? But what?
Maybe
what
she'll
do you guys-
appreciate it.
What do you
Or
guys
maybe she
want
won't
to?
feel it at all.
What do you guys want to do now?
Good question.
It's time to go die. I think it depends on what Luca wants to
Yeah,
do.
probably.
Luca
it's lit.
and Ichibe, you guys want to make your way over toward freaking Kuzan?
Wait, Luca!
She says all dramatically. she reaches out towards Luca.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you can't do it here. I was going to say maybe one more stroke for the road.
Oh, for fuck's
Oh.
sake.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to reveal it here.
Then off with you!
You
If you
just
really
see-
want to make it your will, your reason to live, then just make it your goal to survive.
Yeah, what he said.
You just see Yuki, who was already like aghast at not saying Ichibe not saying anything about her boobs. As then you call to Luca for
Seriously?
tail. She
Yeah.
looks to you in the same way, like I have tail, I have boobs.
I'm
What
just-
the fuck, guys?
I'm just trying to
I
humor
have
my
been
dumb
replaced.
little sister. Fuck.
She just
Yuki,
puffs
Yuki.
out her cheeks and turns away.
Don't worry, nothing compares to the original.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
Yuki,
Puffy cheeks.
Yuki,
Turns
Yuki,
away
I
from
can't-
Meili.
Yuki, I can't lay claim to you when you belong to Captain Lenoa.
Crosses arms.
You know that our love can never be. Yuki!
Maybe I did eat. Maybe something did get put in my food. What the fuck is happening?
Maybe
So-
dying isn't so bad. No.
So Luca and Ichibe.
I can't die. I might be getting some at some point. She was heavily implying things.
So
I
Luca,
heavily implied things and you never.
You're my fucking sister. Next.
so Luca and Ichibe.
You admit it.
You guys make your way over toward the stairs heading up. As you do, you guys notice that there is a person at the top of said stairs as you see him sort of giving a smirk down in your two directions as he makes a bit of a motion to follow him as he makes his way up. You guys want to do so?
Yeah.
I guess it's time.
Two of you start making your way up. As you do, I'm going to roll
Think-
for a certain person really quick.
Think less of the poison and more of the conversation.
There is a dice at. There's a dice. I'll roll that dice.
Yeah. But I guess if we
Oh, it's a
still
19.
don't
Anything.
survive the poison.
If anything, we can still offer him the same thing we offered Ryan. If he's deserving.
That will be interesting.
Two of you begin to make your way up toward the top. You see that he does not stop at the bar section up there. He seems to circle around the balcony up at the top. You guys notice that the Fire Lord and Lord Jian's different royal procession members are over at the bar area, meaning that they couldn't be too far behind, but they're not immediately where you guys are right there. As you notice that Kuzan seems to bring you guys over toward the balcony area that seems to go outside of the into the night air. You guys want to follow?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And then you throw him off the balcony.
Yes.
And he landed on his feet because he's a fucking ninja.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do if I got thrown off a balcony. I wouldn't break both my legs. I'm not a bitch.
Not if we get Jin to spike the ground.
Anyway, a little bit further out, you see on a bench outside, you see some you see Prim laying down Ryan. There you go. Anyway,
Oh. I hope they enjoy themselves. She's like, I can't feel anything.
who are you? Anyway, no, I'm kidding.
What do you mean massage?
As and you want me to do what? Oh me, oh
Ichibe
my!
said what?
You guys step outside as Kazan seems to go and just sort of lean over toward the toward one of the balcony's ledges here and just sort of look out over toward the the hedges and the fountain. Just sort of back to both of you.
It's a nice night, isn't it? The partygoers seem to be entertained. Definitely a good occasion for a drink.
I should have known you were ready for it. Didn't realize you were going to show up with her, though. I guess that was my miscalculation. But it is a pretty nice night.
She did not plan on playing. She had already taken something which made her a bit intoxicated. And now it seems to have gone a little bit further.
I don't know what it was she had before coming here, but what she ended up having just then, don't worry too much about it. It's just a little bit of a brew that acts as a bit of a muscle relaxer.
I wonder if that means she feels any more relaxed with a massage on a muscle relaxer.
A massage? No massage is going to do anything to that. She's going to be out for most of the night.
All we hear in the background is ah! as the fucking ground is shaking from the fucking physical force that Prim is putting into this massage.
As
Kuzan's eyes go wide.
He sort of turns and looks toward the both of you. There's actually a pretty interesting things about the, well, drinks I can make. You might say that I put a bit of myself into every single bottle.
Ew.
Ew.
That is not so good.
Gross. Have you been checked regularly? I don't want anything you got.
The thing with it is, I was going to offer you a drink today and let you know that if everything went well, you wouldn't have to worry about a thing afterwards. But it seems like the two of you already understand what I'm going to do. Exactly how much were you told?
We were told to stay up for a very long time.
So
we would
she
not
was
have still
meddling.
come to you if we were willing to back down from it.
So the fact you're not backing down means you're confident then? Or it means she gave you something.
Or it means that we have something.
I didn't
Our
take you
group is
for a
traveling.
cheating man, Ichibe. A smirk goes
No,
across his
you
face.
misinterpret what I have to say. We had something a long time ago for stuff like this. Our group has traveled for a year now. We have seen many, many things. Ryan had just suggested what we should or shouldn't do.
So she didn't give you anything.
I'm not saying she didn't. I'm saying that if all else fails, we still have what our journeys have given us.
If you think that your journey's bounty can save you from this, maybe I should just skip the middleman then.
Hey, a new guy! Did you know we're the Phantom Thieves? Ryuji!
Whether or not you wish to take this test, I was hoping it would still give us the opportunity to talk. Maybe even offer you something.
I don't want anything you're offering. All I want to know, Luca, Ichibe, have you taken anything that's going to help you with my little test?
He's gonna be really mad if I say no and then he finds out later. So it's like, why even fucking lie about it? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I say just tell him, honestly.
You are correct.
Again, I should have knew she was going to meddle. I saw her training you this past month. Didn't think she'd gotten that close to you. Put me in a bit of a predicament, you know. I was gonna offer you that drink, and if you were to live through it, I wouldn't have to kill you. But now, if you're gonna live through it anyway, I don't know if I gain anything from that. Of course, I suppose there is still the chance you might not live through it. But would that really be through your own effort, or would it be through hers? He turns around and looks outside again. Ah, you're making this hard.
Is anything ever done through one person? Whether you say you help yourself with other people, you do have your contract with that spirit.
You
I
don't
have
know
no
about that,
spirits.
huh?
We've seen it face to face.
He looks back to you. Oh, you mean that thing that's down in the basement?
The big funny basement.
Nah,
So it's here as well then.
you don't need to worry about that thing. Our masks may have come from it, but that's not the being we have a contract with. Each of us have a contract with a different demon. That thing down there, you could say that its contract lies entirely with our employer. Though it's hard to call it even a contract at this point. The one who had the most control over that thing, well, you killed him a couple of weeks ago.
Actually, it was about 5 or 6 weeks, but who's counting? With what you just said, it seems you imply that the people you work for are the people that contracted it. Does that mean, if I were to go on a limb, that Lord Jian knows of this spirit?
It was given to Lord Jian through the attention and aspirations of my master, yes. Just as my master had already sworn an oath to Lord Jian back when he was Fire Lord, that creature will serve him until it's been finally taken away. It has a bit of a history with Jian. Apparently, they went through a lot of trouble to find it back in the day. I don't know, it was a bit before my time. All I know about that thing is, from its body was formed all of the masks that we Oni share. Well, most of ours. And for some reason, they seem to draw evil spirits to them. Whenever we Oni are gifted one of those masks, we're also given a challenge by a spirit. And then, once we find one that suits us, we make a deal with it. The deal isn't always fantastic, but what it gives in the end is a lot more, well, more than what we had before.
So I've seen. I retract my previous statement then. But my fact still stands. It seems that there's a lot of people in this world that don't go beyond just doing something alone.
And that brings us back to what we're doing here, doesn't it? He sort of leans back onto the balcony's edge, looking to the two of you. I'm here, wanting to offer you two a chance into my good books, but that chance has slipped by all of us now, hasn't it? What exactly does that mean for us going forward? I think it means that I'm probably just going to have to kill you. You've been quiet. Looking over toward Luca.
Well, you've been saying that it wasn't through our own efforts, or it won't be. But you make it sound like it was easy to convince her to give us this. You, of all people, should know how difficult this would have been.
I don't think that matters much. In the end, you're using someone else's power, and I can't accept that.
When you face us, will you discard your own power as well? I'm not saying that I wish to fight you. I think it's much easier to try and settle this outside of combat. At the same time, are you going to kill us using help?
Ah, you're talking about my mask. Maybe it is the same.
He said he was waiting for the moment. The right moment. When he would meet. We don't know exactly when that is.
Who are you talking about?
Your former master.
What sort of lies are you spitting now?
Spirit world links a lot of things to ours, but only through a conduit. The Avatar is one such conduit. What I was going to offer you, should we have had a more pleasant conversation, was a means of seeing your master again, the same I had offered Ryan. We have already attempted it once.
So your offer to me is shame.
It did not seem to be the case for him, otherwise he would not have said that he would see us at one time.
If I were to see my master again before killing you, what would that mean? I couldn't even do something as simple as avenge him.
Does he really see it that way? If he knew that we were going to meet with him eventually. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't have left that note.
Note.
A pass on to one of the previous avatars. A message then conveyed to us when we were searching for him. I don't think he would have left that to us. Had he known that our conversations would intertwine with other Oni.
But that still doesn't require you be alive, does it? That just requires Nuan to be.
Nuan will not do it of her own free will. She also has to be comfortable with you in order to properly take you to the spirit world.
And she's not comfortable with me already? We've been having a lot of conversations, you know.
I am aware. I'm glad that you seem to be making good friends with the Avatar. The fact still stands that, as our group, information has to be shared equally. She is 100% aware of who you are. And she is aware of what may happen to us.
She knows. Since when?
It's been a little while now. Let's see.
Basically
At
the
least a
beginning.
few days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. It didn't take very long.
And you still let her have a drink with me.
If you were kind enough not to start a war between the Oni and the Avatar, the first time you met her trying to convey with spirits, we had right to assume that you weren't all bad.
Why'd you have to go and tell me that? See him bring his hand up to his head and start, like, rubbing his temples.
Must understand, Kuzan. For the sake of the Avatar, I must expand my knowledge across all sides. For her safety, I must keep an eye on everything. I am grateful that you are showing her good times and festivities around the area. She doesn't get the opportunity to talk with many outsiders, or at least outside of our group.
I do not like you, Ichibei. You even less, Luca.
Damn!
No, that's fair.
If it wasn't for the two of you, no matter how much you say it, my master would still be around. Whenever he was fighting you, he was obviously superior. In every way.
It's not what the Nat 20 said.
But for some reason, he didn't want us to go in. I can never understand why. He knew he was going into a place that he couldn't... He wasn't... He was too old.
Do you think perhaps the reason why was because there was something bigger about this? It does sound odd, Kuzan. I did not hear that you had spoken with him before.
The four of us were together. We've always been together in the Fire Nation. He needs people around him, ones that he can rely on to give him any sort of help that he needs. Yet for some reason, that night, or that day, the only one he brought with him was her. I'm guessing it was because he looked into you guys and he knew about Akira. He needed someone to mask his movements. But still, if he would have brought all four of us, we would have wiped you all out. Now there's only 3 of us. And it seems like we're splintering away from each other the more we speak to you. Yet you tell me he's waiting for something. What if that
The more you
something is
tell
me?
me.
What if
The
that
more
something...
you tell me.
Sorry.
I'll keep going.
What if that
Fucking
something...
have your little monologue.
What if that something is what I plan to do here tonight? Nuwan needs you, right? Nuwan needs a ninja and a waterbending master, right?
Oh, that's the Avatar. To be perfectly honest, she probably needs the waterbender master better, but
It doesn't have to be the two of you. He reaches into his shirt and he pulls out 2 vials as he shows them to you.
Jesus Christ.
I brought these for you to take in. And it seems as if you had help getting through part of this.
You're really stuck on the Hulk thing.
But, from what you just told me, you also helped me get closer with the Avatar by telling her that I'm not going to kill her, which is appreciated. So I can overlook the bit of help you got. If you want me to forgive you, all the two of you need to do is drink this and survive to the end of the night. Afterwards, if you
Can
live...
we have a more pleasant drink afterwards?
Sure.
And then maybe we can discuss in further detail why it is your master did something that seemed odd. Or maybe you can ask him yourself.
He holds the 2 vials out. Are you both up to it?
This was the original plan. I thought he was going to try and make
No.
2 other people drink it. I was going to be like, oh, great.
Oh.
Take gin.
He was gonna. 100% he was gonna until you mentioned that you
Oh.
helped him with Nuwan.
Bring it the fuck on. I'll do it.
100% he would have been like, bring 2 more of your friends up here.
I was like, there's no way this fucker is going to kill Nuwan in the middle of a fucking place like this. Also, he didn't kill her in the middle of nowhere with no one around her. So things are looking good so far.
Do the 2 of you approach?
Yep.
Yeah.
As the 2 of you make your way there, both of you roll me for your instinct, please.
Okay.
By instinct, of course, I
I'm
mean
so-
insight.
Okay.
It's really
Obviously,
phlegmy tonight. Let's see.
Mm.
Oh man, I've been diving through
Luca, roll me
inspiration.
2 more times, by the way.
I'll use one
Okay.
more. I'll use one inspiration.
Thank you. 11.
15 for the first, and then it looks like I got one more.
Okay, so
Okay, so
13.
15. 1 second. Just making sure I'm not missing anything.
15 and 13?
No, 15 plus 2 plus insight.
Plus 2 plus insight?
Yeah, because I rolled an
Oh,
inspiration.
I thought
a
you
plus
got
2 on
15
it.
altogether. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so 15 plus 5, it's 20.
2. I will need to roll. Oh no, I already did. I got the 19 before. I'll roll one more time, just for you guys. I'll give you guys a chance. Because
I got a
rolled the
20.
because I rolled the 19 beforehand.
Oh,
this-
wait, it's probably plus.
It is.
Okay. No, it's lit. Let's do it.
You guys took enough time. They would have to roll again. It's fine.
He's doubting himself. We've confused him. That's a little better.
Okay.
That's a little better. I got 20. He doesn't have +7. Fuck that. That's bullshit. Meeting speeding.
As you guys are, I go forward. Luca, you take the vial. Do you drink it?
Yeah, you know what? Let's just straight up go for it.
Okay. And Ichibe, as you take your vial, you start to notice that it appears to be raining around you.
Okay.
You see that droplets of rain seem to be coming down from the sky, although you look up and you don't see a cloud in the sky. You want to drink it?
No. The weather. That's odd.
What's wrong?
Going clear skies to feeling the rainfall.
You are perceptive. Does that change anything?
A little water never killed anyone.
Hey, no kidding.
As Luca strangles both of us to death right here. Is what I would say. But the Southern Water Tribe has made sure of the Fire Nation having a difficult future.
You don't
Just
have
saying
to
that I'm
worry about down there.
What?
So you don't have to worry about them down there.
Why would that be?
This rain is not from the south.
Oh, I didn't say it was the Southern Water Tribe that did it, but I gotcha. Okay.
Luca, while Ichibe is still having his thing, I'd like you to please go ahead and roll me for your diligence really quick.
Cool. Here we go.
It's fine.
Gonna die.
It's fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I'll be fine. Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, you did it. You did it. Now roll me physique.
19, 20.
Wait, no, not
Okay.
physique. Survival.
Survival. Okay.
Oh, I think Luca got another one from Lindo, actually.
19. Hey.
Well, we'll hold on to that Lindo one because they passed both of those, and I didn't notice it.
Hey, it's lit.
Hey.
Because I'm a nice boy.
Thank you.
Luca, you are seemingly fine right now. Nothing seems to be going down. You do feel a bit of a change as soon as you do drink it down, but you're able to, maybe with the aid of what you would drink before, stand through this pretty well. Most of it's your own fucking rolls though.
Hey.
But yeah, Ichibe, do you want to drink it down or do you want to talk more about the rain?
I'm entirely sure what this implies. Considering you mentioned that one was very perceptive of me. It could mean that you have changed our test a little, but at the same time, I don't think you are one to try to insta-kill us if you're still trying to test us.
Nothing about what I plan to do tonight has changed.
Which means that he probably just intended to kill us anyway. No, that could mean a lot of things. That could mean a lot of things, bro. That could mean a lot of things.
You had
No,
heard,
that
you
could mean
remember
a
what he
lot of
said earlier
things.
too about, you know, it's fine, you know, it doesn't have to be the two of you.
I know. Okay, well, let's get this shit over with.
Do you want to drink it?
I am showing my respect to a guy that wants to kill me by drinking a thing I don't want to drink. I'll take the cure-all if I need to, but then I'll be out for like 2 days. Let's go.
You drink it?
Yeah.
Don't worry about why a grid just showed up here, guys. Don't worry about that at
Okay.
all.
Oh,
So,
yeah, okay, yeah, no.
It's lit.
so
Okay, it's lit. It's lit.
Ichibe,
Yeah.
as you drink it down, I need you to roll me for your diligence.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, that's a 1 right now. Yeah, I'm gonna use 1 more inspiration. Okay, now it's a 2. $11 plus 2 is 13. That's not a lot. Uh-oh.
Okay.
What's the Linspiration again? Why do I have this?
I don't
Isn't
know
it,
why
is
you
that
have
like
this.
Lovespiration?
Sure.
Okay.
You can get a reroll with it. Why not?
Okay.
We might as well make the Lindospiration work, I guess.
It's lit.
Because that 13 would not have helped you.
Oh, that
All
was
right.
almost a 15.
So I'd
Well,
like
that's
you.
unfortunate.
I'd like you to roll survival with disadvantage, please.
Okay.
Which means you cannot put anything in it.
Yeah, I know. It's a 9.
Roll me again. You have to take the lowest one.
Oh yeah. 9's probably gonna be. 9 better be the lowest.
Oh,
I'm
no.
just saying. Oh, 7.
That is a 10 altogether. Then you're better than you could have been. As soon as you drink this down, you feel the wave of drowsiness go over you. As you do, you begin to kind of sway a little bit standing where you are. As you look around, again, you caught the rain, so I'm going to say you catch this as well. As you look around, you see seemingly a smirk appear on his face, and then the rain stops for a moment as you look up and you see above you a parasol.
Oh, so she's coming in now.
As coming down from above, there is a floating figure landing behind the two of you. As the both of them look to you, they seem to give a bit of a nod to each other. And let me go ahead and do a little thing here. Let me go ahead and do a little thing here. I'm just gonna do a little thing here. I don't have it in here. Let me go ahead and do it again. Don't worry about anything. It's fine. Everything's mostly fine, guys. I can't find the thing for it, so I'm just gonna put it in there again and hope for the best. I think that's the best option for right now. Da-da-da-da-da. I know Dante.
Yeah, I feel that too.
I understand.
Yeah, I can hear him.
I understand, Dante. I know. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do it again. Sorry about this. Give me a moment, guys. Let me.
But yeah, he did say 4 before, so I was like, I wonder who the 4th.
I'm not gonna lie. I as soon as I heard 4, I knew.
Yeah,
I've known for weeks.
and it's like not South Brain. Well, must be the North.
I've known for weeks.
Eh,
I've
Makes
just been
sense.
waiting. I was wondering if they were gonna keep knacking or not. And the rain definitely made me wonder a little.
As we go to, I just made it, so it should be. There we go. Good. All right, I couldn't find the other one, so I just remade it because that seemed like it'd be a lot quicker. But they both seem to reach into their cloaks and pull out.
Ain't you guys adorable?
A couple of masks.
Ain't you guys just peachy?
It's fine. As you see what appears to be 2 masked Oni on either side of you currently, as you remember him saying, hey, you guys, you just need a ninja and a waterbending master. It doesn't have to be the 2 of you. It's fine.
Oh. How about that shit? Fuck you.
As you guys stand there, you guys hear a bit of a commotion from downstairs. As looking off to the door, you hear something coming from the other side, but nothing seems to get there right now. How about the two of you roll me for your reflex?
All right.
Cool. Cool.
Oh, mine's a 4 now. That sucks.
I know, John.
It's okay.
I know, John.
It's a 4 though. I can't put an inspiration.
No.
I gotta chill.
That's a 7.
17 plus 4 is 21.
But what is that -5 there, Ichibe?
What?
What is 21 minus 5?
16.
Okay. And what
Oh, that's probably because I'm fucking really bad
what-
right now.
you got a what altogether, Luca?
7.
Okay, you got a 7. Oh wait, no, roll me again, Luca. Because you got a fleeting earlier from the boy.
Thank you. It doesn't make it any
You got another
better.
fleeting from Little Bitty Dragon.
Thank you. Oh. Yeah. Please. Above any
There you
number.
go.
Well, not.
Got a 9 plus your 2, that's an 11. Okay. So Ichibe, you feel sluggish whenever you start moving. Unfortunately, you are gonna have a minus to your reflex currently while you are under the influence of this stuff. However, during each of your turns, you will get a chance to go against the effects.
All right.
But as we go through this, we are gonna go to Maka's turn. As Maka looks to you, she seems to bring her parasol about her in front of her. The rain from around seems to start to make its way onto the parasol and leak down from the sides of it, like running down the different blades of the parasol. As it does, the water begins to freeze on the parasol. As she looks forward toward all of you, she then pushes the parasol in front of her. It seems to invert, sending shards of ice in your direction. I would like to both of you to roll for your reflex. Luca,
I see.
you do
Yeah.
you do know a certain thing you can do. That's all I'm gonna say to you. But
The what was it called? The send it back sort of thing, right?
yeah,
Yeah. Where is it in water?
And while you do
Basics
that,
lesson?
I
that
gotta
is
read.
your elemental adept.
While you do that, I gotta read all of my shit to
Depth, here we
see
go.
what exactly everything does again.
Go ahead, get out, go.
Oh, all reflex saves are made with advantage. I'll remember that.
You do have a -1 currently
Okay.
because you have a -5 to your reflex right now.
Yes.
So
Wait.
altogether, you have a -1 with your +4.
Okay, so it's no longer. Okay.
Yeah, we shall
gotcha.
attempt. I assume.
All right. So with your elemental adept, with a reaction, you can for your
Yeah.
attack with your bending type, you can try to roll element against all attacks of that type from the opponent to manipulate away from yourself, and then attempt to strike at a different target other than the one who struck you. So if you wanted to, you can try to have this strike Kazan. However, you have to roll element against their element check. So go ahead and give me an element check.
Okay. Oh boy. I might want to use a lotus point for this.
You want to use a lotus point?
I think it would be a good one to do so.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll me with advantage then.
Okay.
First element.
This.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Altogether, that is a
Oh.
19. You have a higher element than her. I'll let you know that right now.
Okay.
Not by much, but you do have a higher element than her.
Yeah, not by much, but.
So you win.
Oh. Hey.
Go ahead and Ichibe, roll me for your reflex.
Okay. So I was trying to read over everything. Am I that's a save though, so this isn't a save.
This is a save.
Okay.
This is
Oh
a
wait,
save.
this is a save?
Yep. You will have advantage.
Okay. It's lit. Okay. That's a 6. That's a 2. Oh.
Unfortunately,
not
you will
lit.
be taking the full damage from this. As Luca, you want to send the attack over toward Kazan, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
All right. As you move yourself out of the way, you grab the ice as it goes through the air with your bending. You seem to sweep it beyond you as it goes straight at Kuzan, who will not get anything from this. Go ahead and roll me for an attack on him. Roll me for your element.
Okay. Um.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's only a 7. Yeah.
Well, he is going to do a thing that you're not going to like.
Oh.
Da-da-da-da. Where is it? Yes, he is going to use air funnel.
Oh.
Da-da-da. As a reaction, he can go for any small projectiles coming toward him. Element versus the attacking stat check, and attempt to fly it back towards you, dealing 2 damage, or half the damage of the attack, whichever was higher. But
This is ping pong.
it is. You guys are fighting an airbender and a waterbender. If you guys remember, whenever you guys are back at the abandoned house, all of the candles had gone off at once at one point, and like a whooshing motion.
Yeah.
Because he's an airbender. Anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll me another element check as he's going to try to fire them back at you.
Oh. Oh boy. Let's.
Luckily, he doesn't have
attempt.
the big one that Squeaky has.
And me.
Unfortunately, you will be hit with half of the damage. So
Okay.
Ichibe, you're going to be taking 4 damage from this. Da-da-da-da. And you will be taking 2 damage, Luca, from this.
Okay.
So I'm just
There
going
we
to go ahead and
go.
move those down from Ichibe there. There we go.
Okay.
As this happens, that is most of her turn. She is going to spend the rest of her turn creating more water in the air. As you guys notice, the rain stopped for a moment, but then she begins to swirl her parasol around for a bit. As she does, you notice her begin to slightly raise into the air as the parasol seems to go upwards very slightly. But she's going to start making it rain a little bit more. That is her thing. We are going to go to Ichibe.
Cool. I mean, he just said survive.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I just want to leave.
I mean, if you want to leave, you leave, man. That's all I can say.
You're just gonna leave me here.
No.
I didn't say both of us had to survive.
No, I was gonna say, like, we fought an old man last time. And these
Xavier,
are
did
two
you really say
young
that's not how
people.
physics work in an Avatar game?
What?
Nothing. Don't
Oh,
worry
yeah.
about it.
No, I see what you're talking about. You know what? It's fine. I see what you're talking about. I acknowledge it. I wasn't -5.
Maybe the
Let's see.
mask can help you.
Yeah, maybe it can. No, I've been thinking about it. Just leave it alone. Leave me alone. I'm looking over everything. I'm not gonna make a smoke screen because I know he's an airbender now. That would be pretty funny though.
You just make it, he
Man,
just blows it away.
Like that, there's a nice smoke screen. Here, have it back.
This is discrimination. There's no earthbending Oni yet.
And then I've got battle mastery now, and that's a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
So now everyone does a 1d10. Sorry. If I run off the wall, it's technically an elevated strike. What do you think?
If you want to try to get up onto the roof, you can attempt to. If you remember, you do have some good jumps now from your battle basics, I believe.
Yeah.
Is it battle basics? One of your things give you like good jumps.
I think I just have more like movement.
Oh no,
now.
here it is.
I don't know if I have better jumps.
It's in Oni training. When moving on your turn, you can double your speed and you can jump and climb higher. You just have to make a reflex DC 15 if you want to try to jump on top of the roof.
I just got to beat 16.
Yep. Well, 15 normally, but you have a -1 right now, so yeah, 16.
So 16. Gotcha. I see. Let's put in an inspiration.
There you go.
Oh,
now
that
you're
was a
rolling.
6.
Now you're rolling flat.
Now I'm rolling 15.
Yeah.
What's the odds? I haven't had good rolls, so we'll see. Fuck.
You want to use a love?
Yeah. All right, let's go. That's way better.
Hey.
I feel better about that.
Don't
I'm gonna take
roll me
these to
one
the
more
shadow.
time. Roll me one more time. Just keep the love. Roll me one more time.
You sure?
Yep.
Oh, thanks, guys.
The loves are more.
Oh,
the
that's
loves are more important than the fleeting. So I'll let you keep the love.
Okay.
Well, that 20 though, yeah, you just look over as you get pelted with some ice on one side, and you notice him doing air fun on the other side. You know at that point,
Maybe I should get rid of that parasol. Actually, how high can I fucking jump?
You know at that point, just let me finish though. By watching Mei Li that was an air funnel, that means he's probably not going to be able to strike you or do anything as you get out of his reach. So you jump up. You can jump really high. She's not floating that far off of the ground or anything. She's not like flying. She's just kind of she's just sort of like off the floor. So you could easily try to take the parasol if you want. Like, what do you want to do?
Break the parasol.
You want to try to break it? You can definitely try.
It's hefty. It's gonna take a lot.
That hurt a lot more than air did.
You don't know, man. You haven't had air yet.
Fuck you. All right. I break that thing. It doesn't work as good. It's probably. I don't know. It's heavy though. That's metaing. I'd still probably try and like break it then if that's the case, or at least try and take it. But taking it might be harder. Breaking it might be harder. I'm not sure. I'm gonna hit it really hard.
You're gonna try to attack it?
Yeah.
I would say this would be an attack on her, but she won't take any damage. I'd say if you go over a certain damage, obviously we can do some breakage to the thing. Go ahead and roll me an attack on her.
Okay. Is this considered flanking? Am I higher than
I
her?
would say you are doing elevated strike because she's not again that far off the ground.
Lit. And then I also. Oh wait, so I do the attack or I roll for the attack?
We're having you see if you can hit.
Okay.
Trying to get over her AC. And again, this is
I got it.
This is a reflex thing because it's your dagger. So
I got you.
right now you're at -1, but that's
18.
really good though. I'd say that's a hit. How much damage do you do? You are flanking.
Okay.
Elevated strike. Does
and
it do
then
anything?
Life of Battle. No, Oni training also gives me a 1d4.
Yep.
To the damage per AP I wish to stack to the attack.
Yeah. And if you did battle basics before the attack, you could have added stuff with that, but that was before the attack.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
That's
used
fine.
to
You
these
just
new
got
cards,
this
sorry.
guy. You just got this guy. It's fine.
Let's see. So, non-basic bending card can now be charged every AP. Yeah, so I can't do that now. But I can add into the elevated strike.
Mm-hmm. You can go for the 1d4 if you like.
I already do a 1d10 if I'm not mistaken. No, I do a 1d10 after I did hit, so.
Yeah, you had to use battle basics beforehand. That'll give you the 1d10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's why it says before every extra AP used before the attack, because yours is like a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yours is like a high risk, high reward one.
No, I got you.
You're going to be doing at least one. You're using your Earth Kingdom kunai, and that does a +1 to your damage. So you're going to be doing 2 damage plus 1d4.
I will absolutely add more AP to the 1d4s. I have I have 3
Yes.
AP. It says every single AP I add is an extra 1d4.
Yep.
Okay. So I've technically used 1 to do this, which means that I have 2 left.
You want to use both of them?
I want to use both of them.
All right, roll me these
I want to break
3d4s.
this fucking thing. Three, 2, 4.
6, 7,
That is 10
8, 9,
damage.
10, 11. That's
No,
11
9.
damage.
Oh yeah, plus. Yeah, you're right. That's
Yeah, because
11.
your Earth Kunai over here does 1 extra damage, so you are hitting with 2 damage automatically, and then you're getting these 3 on this, so it's all together 11 damage. As you strike down with your Earthen Kunai onto the parasol, you would first note that just like Melee had found out before, and just like the others have found out a little bit ago, it is a very thick parasol. It is a very, very thick, very, very big one. However, as you strike down onto it, you do lodge your Earthen Kunai into it. At that point, if you would like, you could try to do more damage to it next turn, or you could leave your Earthen Kunai lodged into it.
You have the gold one still.
It is up to you. You can try to get her, make her have to get rid of that, and then try to actually destroy it next turn, or you can pull your kunai out and just still have your kunai.
I got a gold dagger. I can switch weapons.
Okay, so you're gonna leave the Earthen Kunai in?
Yeah.
All right. You stab down. You notice the welting from around it does seem to like kind of like shift the blades of the parasol around, and then you leave the kunai in, lodging it into part of it to where you're making it much more difficult for her to use, as it does seem to cause her to basically drop back down onto the ground. She lets out a as you do so, and yeah, you've jumped down and you've struck with that. As we then go to our boy over
I gotta
here.
take off Earth Kingdom kunai, gold dagger.
We're gonna have our boy over here go for something now, as he sees all 3 of you guys in a nice little thing in front of him. He's like, do I mind hitting my friend?
All right, Dick.
See, he's a big Angie right now because you hurt his master. Does he mind hitting his friend? I believe
Who his master also likes. Who his master also likes a lot.
a whole bunch. Just a whole bunch, man. No, he's gonna go for a wind blast.
All right, cunt.
He's gonna try to knock all of you guys on your asses. As you see him bring his arms back from the air funnel, he begins to start making a big like amount of wind in his hands. Luca, you have noticed this again as definitely a melee thing to do. He is going to try to knock the 3 of you on your asses. As this is happening, I would like for the 3 of you to please roll me an element check.
I don't have element.
Roll me for you, that I believe that's going to be a survival for you. Wait, let me look at her thing just in case, because it could mean a different thing.
Isn't it technique?
Oh no, it's physique. You have to roll your physique. Her element,
Wait,
her element, your physique. All of you roll physique.
Oh, okay.
My bad. That was my bad.
Okay.
I was hoping it was going to be technique. Okay.
Nope, sorry.
Okay, I can let go now.
Dude, technique's a +5. Just show me about here.
Well, yeah, that's 11.
11.
Let's see. 11 plus is 14.
Okay. She's gonna roll. I'll tell you right now, Maka does not have a good physique. She got a 15 though. That's pretty good.
I got a 14.
And he's gonna roll his element. Hiya. He's gonna all
That's
3
rough.
of you, all 3 of you are gonna be on the ground.
Okay, well at least she's on the ground too. It'd be much easier to fucking break this goddamn Paris.
See, here's another bad part though. He is very good at being an air. He is very good at being an air boy. So he's gonna use his elemental adept. Since all 3 of you were hit with a non-damaging airbending move, he's gonna do 1d4 of damage to the 3 of you.
Okay.
And that is gonna be 3. Each of you will take 3 damage.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be 3 separate ones. Okay. Let's see.
I can do 3 separate ones if you want me to.
No, it's up to you.
It's a pretty good damage on her.
Honestly, when I think about it, it makes sense that all three of us would take around the same because we're all getting hit by an attack of the same velocity.
Hmm. At which point, he is going to look to the three of you now on the ground. He is then going to go over toward where Luca is, and he is going to attempt to do a punch down toward the ground. And by the
Punch.
ground, I mean Luca.
Owie. Don't punch me.
He's doing a punch. What is your AC? He hits your AC
14,
on the roll.
yeah.
All right, you will take an extra damage from the punch.
Okay.
And because he has hit with a punch, he is going to try to grapple you.
Well, damn. He's going to town.
As again, whenever he said it too, he's like, I don't like you, Ichibei. I don't like you more, Luca. So
Why don't you like
Why?
your
because you're the one that was healing Ichibei.
I'm the one that cut him so much.
If it wasn't for you healing so much, he would have killed Ichibei, is what he thinks.
Yeah, that's
So,
fair.
I'd like you to roll me for your physique against his physique.
I'm
Okay.
really that
You
incompetent.
got an
huh?
11 plus his physique. What'd you get? Let's see what you get.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
Oh no.
There's a fly.
You are going to be grappled, and because he hit you before, that is going to be you
Mhm.
basically restrained. If you want to get out
Okay.
of this to do anything, you're going to have to roll against the grapple on your turn.
Okay.
Which, by the way, it is your turn.
Oh, okay. But I assume it's his time to roll against it.
Go ahead and roll against that grapple. He's basically trying to stop you from healing. I'm going to be honest
Yeah,
with you.
but I need to do this. Okay.
Oh, ho, ho!
Okay.
Let's give that roll for him. He has a big one to have to hit. Nope. All right.
Nice.
You immediately break out of it. You're only going to lose 1 AP this turn.
Okay.
Not bad.
You have 2 more AP to do with whatever you want this turn.
Okay. You want- I'm gonna heal and make him angry.
Are you fucking kidding? Really?
What? You can look. I'm at 8. You're at 7. I don't like that.
Oh, I get it. He's
Okay,
no,
let's
he's
look.
just gonna be like, really?
You currently have, if you remember, you currently have your new ability, your Water Basis Mastery,
Ooh.
which will allow you to heal twice in a turn, even though before we hadn't really put that as a thing, even though it was on your card the entire thing since the beginning of the campaign, but we forgot about that, so we didn't actually have to.
Oh.
Anyway, you can now heal twice
you
a
nerfed
turn.
me in
So,
the beginning. Okay.
well, you see, you were supposed to have it from the beginning, but we never did it. So this hasn't changed anything. So
Okay. Let's see the same for the side. Okay.
and currently it is.
Uh.
Remember, it is raining, so you don't have to worry about having water.
Yeah, you
Heck
at least
yeah.
you have an advantage here.
Okay.
You're like Ludicolo with Rain Dish.
Yeah. Okay. I'll heal. I'll heal both me and Ichibei.
Okay, this will be basic
Yeah,
water,
I
so that'll be 3 health each. Is that fine?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and heal yourself 3, and Ichibei, go ahead and heal yourself 3.
Thank you, Nami.
No problem.
As
Why does
you
it bounce off me and hit him though?
It's high tide. I don't know.
as you jump up, by the way, at this point, we're also gonna say that Jin has flew off.
What do you mean? Oh, okay, the bird.
He
I
is-
was
he
like,
is-
what do
he
you
is-
mean, Jin?
He is
Run.
flying. He is flying above you,
Violently screaming.
looking for a time to strike.
He's been waiting to eat Luca for
Belgium
days.
Ballard.
Gouge and Valor. But yes, you throw out your heals. He is within range. You basically just touch yourself and then touch him with your other hand, and both you guys get your healing done. Both of you get your 3 health back. And at that point, do you want to move anywhere? Do you want to maneuver yourself in any other position? Because currently he can just kind of blow you guys away every turn because you're all in a row.
Yeah, but at the same time, she's also here.
That's true.
So if I stay in this direction, you know?
That's very true. That's very, very true. You want to stay where you are?
Yeah, I think I'll stay where I am.
Okay. By the way, Ichibe, could you roll me another? Could you roll me a survival, please? Because I didn't have you roll it at the end of your turn.
Okay. I want to roll this inspiration because I'm tired of having negatives. That's a +1. Oh, it's not lit.
You are still under the effects of the drug, unfortunately.
Okay.
But we're gonna go to her turn. As you guys note, she has basically looked over to her parasol. She's gonna try to wrench it out. I'm gonna say that she has to beat the damage you did to her +5. So in other words, she has to beat a 16 on this roll to get it out. She's only gonna try the one time, because otherwise, that's gonna be her all of her stuff.
Oh yeah, Dodge is right. Aren't I able to choose whether to do a D10 or not from basic mastery?
You are correct. But that
Yeah.
was a thing you need to keep in mind. I'm playing.
Oh.
No.
Right.
If you'd like, you can roll a d10. I
Okay,
will allow
okay.
it. However, we will if you get lower than a 3 or have to take away that health.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so what we were at before, let's go back real quick.
No, just give me a roll first. See what we
Yeah,
land on.
give it a roll and see what happens.
Because it could get a
is this
2
a
or a
D10?
3. Yep.
E.
The one that had the 10 on it, that was a d12. 8.
Eight.
All right, go ahead and heal back 5 more health, guys. Oh,
All right,
he
I'm
really
good
doesn't
now,
like
thank
that
you.
now. At first, I was just gonna have him be kind of like, yeah, okay, whatever, you did your thing. But now he's like, fucker.
No, Nami without death cap. Nami with death cap.
So
Oh, boy.
as she attempts to do so, she did get the 16, so she does pull the dagger out, but that is going to be her. She cannot use her parasol this turn. She tosses the dagger to the side. About this time, you guys hear the commotion that was happening downstairs. Seem to rear its ugly head. As you guys see, Clem! He's come to save you guys.
Nah, he's hypnotized.
He's come to save you guys. He's come to save you.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
Stop talking and just show us what happens.
So she is then going to look back at him. She is going to smile beneath her mask, sort of twirl out of the way, and then she's going to point to Ichibe. At which point, Clem, rushing forward, is going to go for some attacks on you, Ichibe.
Oh, I have no AP,
Not
so
her
I can't
only
do anything about
powers.
this.
This
That's
is-
fine.
As you
That's her
see that.
spirit powers. She's
So
a
she
fucking
does
succubus.
give happy endings.
As you see with Clem, he puts his hands out in a very strange way, as he seems to almost mimic some very like strange. You've almost again seen people like airbenders kind of moving in a similar way. According to what Prem had said, though, the two of them had learned some airbending techniques from where they had been around before. As he's gonna go at you. You are probably the best person to be hit with this, to be fair, but he's gonna go for a couple of pretty bad attacks.
Muscle
on you.
relaxers.
Couple of pretty bad attacks on you. First one.
And I intervene with this.
No, we'll see.
You have your reaction. What would you like to do?
Okay.
What would you like to do? You said you want to intervene.
Jerk him off the balcony and have him fall off.
Oh no!
You could
He didn't
murder
do
you could
anything,
murder
he's
Clem.
charmed.
You could murder Clem if you'd like.
That wouldn't murder him. Maybe.
I don't think that would murder.
You could
Clem's
murder
right
Clem
there.
if you'd like to.
No, I won't murder, but let's see. Yeah, let's try to get him to miss.
All right, go ahead and give me a diligence check. He's gonna roll his physique.
Cool. And I get to get full power thanks to Master Blood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Master Blood makes him roll with the blood. Is it jerking movements that has the
Yeah.
moon? Reaction and 10.
Yeah, jerking movements. I think. Oh, as it what? this one, right?
Oh, bloodbending is the one you're doing.
Yeah, here.
-6 during a full moon. Okay, so he's gonna have a -3 to this attack. Or
Wait,
to,
it's a full moon?
no, but Master
Okay.
Blood makes it where she can do all of her things with as if they were there was a full moon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
He's gonna get a -3 onto this. That technically you do win. You do beat it. That first attack looked as if it was going to hit, but but does miss you, Ichibei, as you see that he sort of goes forward with a jab attack with his hand. He's gonna go for another one.
I know of her ability. I'm gonna look like I'm trying to dodge it. I don't know. I gotta make it look like these guys don't know that she's a bloodbender. He's a bloodbender. They're a bloodbender.
Next attack.
He, she, we, Wombo.
That's a miss. He missed his second attack. Last attack. Is he gonna get to show this off or not? That's a hit.
Okay.
Ichibei.
Yeah.
Why don't you roll me for your survival real quick?
Okay. That's 10.
As he seems to jab into you with one of his 3 attacks, you see as he jabs around, one of them misses from the effects of Luca. The other one misses just from your dodging. As the third one hits you, he seems to strike you on one of your arms. As he does, your arm almost feels as if it goes limp. You can still move it because he only hit you the one time this turn, but you feel a numbness go across your arm.
Interesting.
He did say, the massage thing, so he probably knows pressure points.
That's neat.
Krem
I'm
and-
gonna talk to him later about that.
Krem and Clem basically are chi blockers.
I wanted to know how to do that
Amazing.
since like the third game when I was fighting that air nomad in the fucking room. So I settled with break wrist, but I couldn't have that, could I? Now I will break his wrist and make him tell me everything I want.
Well, the big thing is they've never actually did a lot of fighting with you guys.
No, that's true.
That's like the big thing. Like anytime there's supposed to be like a big fight, you guys are usually like with your other group.
Do I take damage for that as well, or is that
you were gonna
fine?
take the 1 damage.
Okay.
The big thing with this is you were going to have -1 AP your next round.
Okay.
For every strike that he lands, he takes away 1 of your AP.
Huh.
But
What a funny lad.
she has to use 2 AP to control him like that, and she already used her other AP to dislodge the thing, so that is her turn. As we go back
Okay.
up to her. No, you?
Wait.
No, wait.
No, it's me now because she had a turn.
Yes, that is correct. It's your turn now.
She got up from getting knocked fat pretty easily. I
It's
thought
just
he
you
knocked
guys.
us all down.
He did. You guys just basically get knocked over. You guys get
Oh
knocked
yeah, we
prone.
just. Oh okay.
Ah! He should have had advantage on all those attacks against you. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
Okay, it's fine.
He
Don't
should
worry
have had
about it.
advantage on all those attacks on you, and I forgot about it. But go ahead and give me what would you like to do this round? You have 2 AP.
Every extra AP used before the attack adds 110 damage. Okay. Like, I kind of want to get rid of this parasol now that I've already put a little bit into it, but she's not using it anymore, but she will because the dagger's out of it now. And I got this gold one. I could do again. I don't know. That might be a dumb or a good idea. I'm not sure yet. What I do know is that
You have a mask too.
there's a problem.
Yeah, I get it.
I'll be quiet.
I was told how bad it is to make a contract. And if I'm in dire docks, which is to say dire straits, I'll fucking do it. But right now we ain't doing so bad with my -1. All right, I'm gonna do a charge. so that I get a 1d10
All
alongside
right. You get a +1 to your attack, which makes you have just normal roll because you don't have your -1.
Hmm.
And you get
and then if I hit, it's a 1d10, I think.
it's adding a 1d10. So you do your base damage plus the 1d10. So if you're
Okay.
flanking, you still get your d4 as well.
Okay. Which means I gotta try and perform another elevated strike, which is probably a bad idea. I might just want to just fucking aim for the parasol.
Doing a regular
just
attack
fucking run at it.
is 100% good. Like if you just want to keep
Well,
going, with that
less
one
things
attack.
to roll, man.
Mhm.
I haven't been doing great with my rolls recently. Let's go. Let's do a regular attack.
You will have to move because currently she is a little bit away from you.
Okay, I can
Clem's
move
in the
over to
way.
her. Okay, I can move over to her. I'm holding the roll as you move me.
Whoop. I'll say that you can get to him. You can get to her.
Okay, sweet. Okay, can I let the die drop?
If you would like to, yeah.
Okay. 7.
Roll me again for fake person.
Okay. Thank you. 8.
That was an extra one. Go ahead.
I love this for.
Go ahead.
I love this for. I fucking charged for this.
I have to hit.
Like fucking. Wait, what is that? Okay, 12 plus.
Only one more
there's
for
no
Frozen
plus.
Flame?
It's just. Oh, thank you. It's just neutral. There's no additional. There's no negative because I got the +1.
Yep.
Please, thank you.
Hey! Project Mouth wants to become a sponsor. What the heck?
What the fuck?
I hadn't seen the sponsor thing in a long time. That was a YouTube thing. Either way, thanks YouTube.
Oh,
Haven't had
Okay.
those in a while. Anyway, so that's an 18 though. As you go forward, you are going to do your base damage plus a d10. I will say this. I had set the parasol's damage at 15. You've already done 11.
So I do 1d10 and then I do what?
You do 1d10 plus your base 1. So that means you need to
plus-
get a
okay.
that means you need to get a 4 on a d10.
Okay, so I just roll. Oh, that's the wrong die. Sorry. Is that a d8?
No, you need to
then?
get a 3 on a d10. Yeah, it's a d8.
Okay.
You need to get at least a 3. You have a good chance. Hey!
6. All right.
As you
Fuck this thing.
strike in onto the parasol once more, you take your golden dagger and you rake it against it. As you do, you see several sheets of the parasol begin to strip away from the beginning, as if they can come up, as if they were made to somewhat come apart. As they do find their way apart, though, you see them clashing down onto the ground. There's no way she can use this this normally anymore.
Right.
As she gives a scoff to you, like, if you wouldn't mind, Clem. But, you know, it's not his turn, so.
Fuck that kid.
At that point, that is both your AP, I believe.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me for another survival.
Okay. 11
That's a
plus 3 is 14.
You are still being affected.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da. As that goes down, we are going to go to Luca. I believe. Wait,
hey.
is it your turn or is it... No, it's his turn.
What?
Blah!
I don't know.
I'm a big dumb. As we're going to go
What's
to...
the third order?
Yeah. It's supposed to be her, then Ichibe, then
Okay,
then him, then you.
Him, okay.
Yeah, so you go last.
And Clem goes during her turn
Cool.
if she uses her sway over Clem.
Okay.
As he will then look to you again. You just broke out of his grapple, and all that other stuff just happened. He is not, liking that kind of thing. So he's gonna move here, and he's gonna try to push you off the fucking balcony.
Oh.
What a dick.
Oh, we doing this, huh?
He's gonna try to send
we've
you
been
flying
talking
off
about
the
it for a
balcony.
while.
We have.
As he seems to bring his arms together, seems to be bringing forth a large burst of air. As he does, he sends it forward. Upon doing so, I would like you to please go ahead and give me a physique check, so you can stay on your feet and fight against the wind.
Okay.
It is a certain number you have to beat, I will say.
Hmm.
It is not a humongous number, but there are 3 different things that can happen. If you fail completely, you'll be sent flying 10 feet. If you fail, if you meet it, you will be sent prone, which is the best probably option there. But if you beat it by more than 5, then you will be unaffected by it entirely.
More than 5, though. Shoot. Okay. Do I take my chances? I feel like we need these, so I'm gonna take my chances here. Physique?
Mhm.
Okay.
Ooh. With your physique, you beat it by more than 5.
Hey!
Wait.
You are completely fine. As he tries to do so, we're gonna say just for flavor, you like fight against it. You kind of like scoot back a bit, but then all of a sudden Zeng comes down and like pecks at the back of his head for a minute, and then flies up again.
Jesus Christ.
As he is gonna go for another punch at you because he's like, well, fuck.
Well.
That is a hit. He's gonna try to grapple you. You take 1 damage.
Okay.
He rolled really bad on his grapple.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll
I
me.
mean, I could do worse.
You technically can do worse, yes.
I think. Yeah.
If you get a 1 and a 2, you will do worse. You did not do worse. You
That's
are
a 1 and a
perfectly fine.
6.
He is not able to grapple
Okay.
you. He did both of his things. That is him. Now it's your turn.
Well, you see, I got a nice thing called Octopus Style that I haven't tried out yet.
You could, in fact, do octopus style. It is technically raining around you. I will say that the water that is around you is not enough for you to be able to use all 8 of your tendrils.
Okay, how much water would I need if I did?
If you wanted to go for all 8 of your tendrils, you would have to sacrifice, I would say, at least 4 more things of water.
Okay, I'll do it.
Go ahead. Hey. As you go to one of your canteens, you open it up. As you do, you slam down your feet. You spread your arms forward. The rain seems to stop for a moment as all the puddles sort of go around each other, and then rising up from all around you, these 8 tendrils of water seem to appear. There's not a lot of places for them either, but we'll put them down.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna sandwich them.
Boing, 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 boing. And then down here, there's 2, I guess. And then like here.
I suppose.
And then like
somewhere.
That's too far away from you.
Too far. Can I put one on like the roof?
1, 2, 3,
I want
4,
him
5,
to
6, 7,
jump
8.
up either.
Yeah, we can put one up.
reachable
We can put one up there. Give me.
Yeah, can we put
erase,
the ones
erase
down
this one.
here, like?
I would say that
1, 2, 3,
you
4,
can put
5,
one on the roof
8. Okay.
because they're not.
Yeah.
You're not able
Cool.
to put them, make them be too far away from you.
Cool.
As you summon your 8 tendrils, as they each begin to start lashing around, there are
All the lead chants I'm allowing now.
currently within range of him. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, technically 5 around him that can hit him. You can also hit Klim.
Ah.
And if you'd like, you could strike Maka with 2 of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna try avoid hitting Klim as much as I can.
We might want to just knock him out. We might just
Yeah,
want to knock him the fuck out. By water.
Is that a thing I could do? Just knock him out? But
Yeah, you could knock somebody out.
Okay.
Honestly, we knock him out. We don't have to worry about the stupid pressure point thing.
Yeah.
Because that is
okay.
more annoying than taking damage.
Yeah, I'll try to knock Klim out with one of them for sure.
Currently, your turn is used up whenever you summon these. So
Yeah.
you make all of these appear around you. On the next round, you can start. They will start basically slamming around and attacking.
Cool. Sounds good.
As we then go back up to top of the order. However, I have to do a roll. Neat. And
What was that about?
don't worry about that.
I don't. That's a 3.
Neat. All right, so
Okay.
as you guys are still doing your thing, we are going to go over to Maka. She has discarded her parasol. She cannot use it. She will use 2 of her AP to command Klim to do things. Upon seeing this happen, she really wishes she could get over toward Luca with Klim. So what she's going to try to do is she's going to try to bend the tendrils away. But, you know, that's an element versus element with you.
Hey.
She's going to try to bend a path for Klim to go forward.
Okay.
So roll me for your element, please.
Okay. Hopefully dice, please.
Sorry,
need
I
you
only
right
had
now.
2 AP. I couldn't save one for you.
Yugi.
He's going to roll hers.
Yeah.
That is an 11 for you. Not bad.
That's still not amazing, you know.
I mean,
That's
it's
not amazing either.
pretty good whenever they nat 1, you see.
That's pretty lit.
Yes.
All right, so she tries to bend one away. You say no, because, you know, get the fuck out.
No.
At which point, she's basically like, huh. Klim, attack him. Klim would love to get in there and start taking your bending away with his fucking punches, but, you know, he's gonna have to settle with punching at Ichibei.
I'm sorry, Ichibei.
Oh, it's fine.
First
I
Ichibei
can't
punch.
bend.
That's a nat 1. Second Ichibei punch. That's a 3. Third Ichibei punch.
Life is good?
That's a nat 20!
Ah, life was good. I gotta deal with this bullshit.
Ichibei, you will be taking 2 damage from this.
Okay.
And
That's
again,
not that bad.
in the next round, you will be losing 1 AP.
That's not bad at all, honestly. If anything can nat 20, Klim nat 20ing is the least of my worries.
Ooh.
Currently, the big thing with it is, like, he literally can only do his basic attacks. Luckily enough for her, his basic attacks are very bad, but he can't do any of his other techniques, which really sucks for him. As we go to your turn, Ichibei, you see that at the end of her round, she tries to swing some of the icicles around at you. However, as soon as you see like one of the icicles appear like over your head, you see it shatter above you.
Okay.
As it does, you look over toward where it was shattering from, as you see. Over on the ground, on top of one of the statues, you see what appears to be a masked woman with a bow and arrow looking over towards you.
Oh, it's lit. She got over it. That feels better.
So one thing that Klim and Prim can do, again, chi blockers, they can block your chi points, but they can also charge them up.
It's great. I'm glad I asked her to give this on.
As she seems to try to throw some ice on you, Ichibei, you see that a girl has entered the battle. She will be rolled into the next initiative. It is your turn, though.
Jesus Christ. All right. Let's see. I've gotten rid of one of the most important weapons, a stupid umbrella. So, what do I do now? Am I really gonna cut this lady that Mei Li is known for so long?
Yes.
Okay, I guess I'm cutting her. Anna, I think, is like starting to make a bit of burger while she's listening, and she's just like from across the room, cut the bitch.
Cut the bitch.
Alright.
Over some cuts.
Okay. It has to be done.
Let's do another charge.
It must be done.
You're charging up. All right, go for the attack.
We gotta make this hurt. We gotta make everything hurt, because if we don't, then we get hurt. 12 plus what? What? Just no, that doesn't get anything.
Yeah, currently it does not get
It's a
anything.
-1, isn't it?
But not like this.
You have a not a -1. You have a regular attack because you charged.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so I'm gonna
do
need
one more
then.
reroll.
Yeah, I'll put in the love. Fuck.
Ooh.
That's unfortunate. Well,
Unfortunately, you go for the charge attack on her this round, and as you like go forward, you meet with Clem, who again seems to like kind of palm strike at you a little bit as the two of you meet your attacks in midair.
okay.
As she seems to like slink behind him a little bit, like dee-dee-dee-dee.
Bye. Haha, goodbye.
Well, you see, here's the big thing though. Kazan is in a pickle.
Yeah. So long as I take care of one end, you can take care of the other.
Well, he's in a bit of a pickle, you see. So
Wait, do I have to roll for survival?
yes, you do. That's my bad.
Okay.
Go ahead. Hopefully,
No more effects time.
You're looking. By the way, you're looking to beat a 15.
I feel better now.
You're looking to beat a
Okay.
15. By the way, you got close last time, but you're not there yet.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's the whole point of you guys drinking this beforehand.
It's okay. You all fucking lucky I'm nerfed.
As we're gonna go to Kuzan, he here's the big thing. Here's the main issue for him.
Yeah.
He doesn't
count 8
want.
issues.
He doesn't want to use his mask powers because that is again. You
Because
guys
I just told
mentioned
him
it
he was a
beforehand.
bitch.
Exactly. But there's not a lot else for him to do other than just start punching.
You gonna start throwing masks, big boy? You throw a mask and we throw a mask. You ready to throw down? Let's fucking throw down.
You want a mask? If you mask, I mask, and then I mask, you mask. Then she'll mask, and then she'll mask.
Mask off.
Gonna take your face off.
You see him sort of like reach for his mask before he just sort of like pushes it away from himself. He's just gonna go for some airstrikes at you. He is going to go for
Okay.
basic airbending. However, just like you guys can do with your basic airbending, he is going to be putting all of his AP into it to do more damage for this turn and next turn. So he is going to put all 3 of his AP into it, and he is going to go for a bending attack against your AC.
Okay.
If this hits, it will do 3 damage, and he can push you.
Okay.
That is an 18. Looking at the
Yeah.
airbending card. Reflex against fallen attack. Oh no, that's not a push. He can't push you. Who am I thinking that can push? Is that you? Is that waterbending that can push?
Oh,
Is that earth bending that can push?
like
Almighty
basic
push.
water bending and basic.
Yeah,
airbending?
water
I don't
bending.
think.
When
any-
hitting, you may roll
I
diligence
can knock
opponents
prone.
to attempt to push an opponent away or knock them prone.
Or yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
it
so
was
it's water bending that
bending.
can push people. Yeah, he can't push you.
Okay, cool. That's
He
good.
he
That's
does
nice.
he does get extra AC, which is good. I guess that's
Oh,
better
okay.
for him because that's what airbending gives. But I was really
Okay.
I was really banking on the push because he wants you away
Yeah.
from him. You are gonna take 3 damage.
Fair.
You are gonna take 3 damage from that attack.
Okay. Oh, that glitched. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
As we go to your turn, because he put all of his AP
Okay.
into that.
So.
You are going to be controlling your octopus style, correct?
hmm
Let's go for I guess like 10 attacks then.
Yeah.
Let's knock Clem the fuck out.
Yeah. I'm gonna use.
That's the
see
big
if we
die.
can knock him out
Clem
first.
can get hit with 3 of these tendrils right now. Would you like that to happen? That is 6 attacks altogether.
Yeah, am I able to check if one would knock him out first before I decide if I hit with the other one?
You know you
or
don't
do I
have
to
you don't
decide
you know
first?
you don't have to you know you don't have to murder him.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna see if one knocks him out first. So
Clem has a
Probably
bit of
has
health.
like 10 HP.
He has a bit of health, so let's go for a first attack on Clem.
okay. So I roll a.
Oh wait, yeah, you go
Well,
ahead and roll
let's
him. Yeah.
right?
Go ahead. You roll.
I don't know. I like that 16 you just rolled.
No.
I'm not using this
If you want to roll, you can roll.
element. Oh.
Mhm.
Okay.
They do 3 damage per time they hit, so
Okay.
you just have to beat
Well,
his beat his AC every time.
Yeah, it's pretty high, huh?
Oh, that's a 16 though. That's a hit.
Oh. Okay.
He has decent
then-
AC, but he doesn't have the best
Okay.
AC.
Okay, so it's 2 per tendril, right?
Yep. You can go. You can
Okay.
hit Clem specifically with up to 6 attacks.
Okay. Let's go again. See if we hit an AC there.
That's a miss.
Yeah, that's miss. Okay. So he's probably not going down, so I'm going to do another one.
That's 1 tendril. Go for the second tendril.
Second tendril.
That is
Okay.
a hit.
Cool. I guess he's not down yet.
He is
so
not.
second tendril here for the second. Yeah.
That's a miss.
Oh, that's miss. Okay.
Third tendril.
Third tendril. I don't know if I can knock him down, but I'll at least do something.
That's a miss.
Yes. Okay. Last attack here to him. Blech.
That's also a miss.
No miss.
Out of your 6 rolls, 3 of them were 2s.
Dude, Clem fucking is dodging around. You guys have not seen an earthbender move
He's
like Clem is
nimble.
moving. Clem is fucking nimble on his feet, man. He's freaking doing some crazy
So-
moves.
How much has he taken then? 6 so far?
He's taken 6 damage so far, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I gotcha.
You still have 3 more tendrils that can reach Kazan.
Okay. His turn.
So go for 6 more attacks.
Okay, cool.
Octopus style is really good. The only thing is it takes up your entire turn, so
Yeah. Cool.
that is a
Yeah, man.
miss.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Cool.
Wait.
Oh.
How much extra AC does he have?
Yeah. That would be good to know.
Add AP based on their attacks and turn their AC. Okay, so he just has +2. So yeah, that'll still hit.
Okay.
That was a 19, I think.
Damn.
That is a miss.
Okay. That was
3 attacks.
3 attacks. Okay.
That's a miss.
Damn. Okay. Last tendril, I assume?
You gotten all those
Okay.
2s out of your system?
Right? Why am I
There
getting
are
so
other
many
numbers,
twos?
Luca.
I don't know. Apparently, I like 2.
That is
17?
just. Is that 17?
No, wait.
It's a
Element
16.
plus 5? Okay, it's 16.
That's just a miss.
Ah,
Because
damn it.
because of the airbending roll, that is just a miss.
Okay.
You have 1 more attack.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
that's just a miss. Again, with the fact that he raised his AC last turn from airbending, that is the only reason those that last one missed. But you still did 3
Okay.
damage to him this round.
Mm-hmm.
They are Oni.
Yep.
They are. Yes.
As we go to the top of the order, let's go ahead and roll a certain
order.
group of people in. That's unfortunate. Ooh, that's actually really good. All right. We are going to go to top of the order, which is Maka. She's going to try to move your freaking tendril again.
Oh, okay.
Roll element.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually pretty good this time. You have a higher element than her, and you got a
that's about-
higher number than her, so that's not
Okay.
happening again. She's like,
I'm
well,
no.
like, well, all right,
Stop.
Clem, go ahead and fucking murder each again.
You can't kill me.
He's gonna go for 3 attacks, Ichibe.
Alright.
First attack
It's time.
is a miss. Second attack is a miss. Third attack.
I have 15 AC.
Is a miss.
It's
He missed all
Too
3.
late. Life is good.
Oh, poor Clem with his mediocre, not fucking maxed out stats. He has really good all around stats. He doesn't have his
He's a
stats aren't
good
maxed
boy.
out in any way though. Next person in initiative is not Ichibe.
Yeah.
You guys
Oh,
hear
well, it
you
is.
guys hear the sound of something rumbling below you as
Oh.
You guys see earthbending happen
Oh.
below as a pillar of earth comes down from below the ground. As you guys do, you see launching up from the ground Prim. As Prim then sees all of this going down, she is unfortunately not able to get around to over there because of all the tendrils. However, she will then launch herself up here onto the roof, and then she will stoop, and she'll use the last movement to get above here. She is literally. She looks as if she's going for Clem.
You know.
Good, because I'm about to knock him out, and I'm going to carry him the fuck out of here.
That is her. As we then go to Ichibe.
This will be a cathartic experience for her.
I have 3 AP this turn.
You do.
Oh my god.
You still just have the negative farm though.
Yeah.
You put both your AP in though, that'll give you a +1 to your attack and two D10s if you hit.
No. I gotta keep one in case I need it. I have one fleeting inspiration too, which is good.
You do?
Thank you. I will do one charge because if I can hit and do this D10 and hit like at least 5 or higher, I'm pretty certain this guy's gonna be done. So.
You taking down Clem?
Yeah.
All right, go for it. Go for the attack.
I just gotta make sure. Actually, no, I have an ability that makes it so that if I don't want to kill them, I won't. Please.
Hey.
That's a
Tristan.
hit.
Okay. What's up?
Have you two known that we have Lotus points to use?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
chilling.
we'll save you for like a rainy
dude,
day.
we have full health. I might be crippled, but I'm healthy.
Roll that D10.
We got that Lotus point for when we really need it, brother.
As you say, bleeding on the ground.
Oh! As
Please
you
leave.
bring your golden dagger up to the side. You look as if you're about to go for a slash. In your hand, you twirl it around your finger, and then you bash him with the opposite side of it. As you do, Clem goes down. Wow.
Damn. You could have let her have a few punches in there, you know?
No.
Not bad.
Are you sure you wish to continue? I know that you are one of Mei's old friends.
Honestly, I don't really have anything against you. This is more of a task for a friend thing.
Not you.
She seems to just give a smile. She does not look like she's going to leave. I don't have anything against you, but you know, my friend told me to kill you. That's what I gotta do, I guess.
I'm gonna hold my AP so I can use it for stuff later.
Okay. You realize you have to you can't get them for your next turn, right?
Oh shit, her, because she's in front of me, you're right. Damn.
Hmm.
Okay, never mind. The only reason I would hold it is specifically so that I could intervene with her if I needed to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, what do I want to do with this then? I could attempt an elevated strike just for shits and giggles, you know?
You could?
Because I'm just gonna do 1 damage if I hit her. So elevated strike will give me a 1d4 if I succeed. I'm down.
You rush up. You're gonna try to jump up and get the elevated strike. Roll me a DM. Roll me for your reflex. You have a -1 to it currently.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Oh, unfortunate. Oh well, you
That's
can still go
okay.
for the regular attack.
Oh wait, I can?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought
that
it
was
stopped me
just
from doing a
just
regular
movement
attack.
basically.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yep.
No, it's not happening either.
Yeah, it's not happening either. It's
That's
fine.
okay. I did what was the most important thing for me to do. It's fine.
Wow.
I fucking kick off of the top of the roof and fly across the fucking mansion.
As we then go to Kazan, he is not in a great place because there's a bunch of tendrils around him, and he's their only attack now. But he did power up his freaking bending like crazy last turn, so he is going to go for 3 attacks on you. That if they hit, they'll do 9 damage altogether.
Am I allowed to attempt to make it not hit? Hopefully.
You can attempt on one of them because that's your reaction.
Yeah, one of them.
So he's gonna go for his attack. That will hit. Go ahead and attempt. Go for those. Go for those
Okay.
jerky movements or those blood bendies or whatever.
Blood
Blonding.
blood stuff. Oh no. It's not
He
gonna
has a
work.
-6. Remember, so technically a
Yeah.
-3 right now because of your
Still.
master blood bending. It's it doesn't work, but it was a good chance. He strikes forward. You're gonna take 3 damage from that attack.
Okay.
He's gonna do another one.
I'm dying.
He's gonna do another 3 damage with that attack.
Whoa.
And then with the final airbending attack, that's a
Oh.
miss.
Oh my god. Almost dead.
He's getting you down.
He is.
Da-da-da-da. As he's gonna do that, he can't move because of all the tendrils. So that's gonna be your turn now.
Okay, cool.
All right, please knock him out.
I will try.
You can go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can go for 10
Oh, I
attacks
forgot
on
to
him.
roll survival.
Yep, you did. Roll me again. Roll me survival.
Please.
Nope.
For
All right,
fuck's
so
sakes.
go ahead and roll me 10 attacks on this boy. You're looking to beat
Okay.
You're looking to beat because he landed 2 of his attacks. You're looking to beat a 16. So 16 and above is what you're hoping to get.
Okay, so what would this base be? Let's see.
You need to get an 11.
3, 4, at least
11 on the dice.
11.
You can't heal. You've used all your water, haven't you?
No,
Okay.
thanks to Rain Lady over there. Okay.
Whoa, nice boom.
One hit. That's 3 damage.
Ooh.
Oh, 2 hits. That's 3 more damage. That's 9 damage altogether. This boy's taken.
3.
That's another hit. Oh.
4.
That's fucking 15 damage so far.
5.
That's a
Oh,
miss.
Okay. 6.
Okay.
Aw.
Yeah, then. Oh,
Aw.
8.
8.
Hey, it's an 8. 2 more attacks.
9.
Oh! That's 21 damage. Roll one more.
One more.
Oh!
Okay.
So,
Please stop.
as
Don't get up.
as all of these tendrils start basically going, you basically allow ult this boy.
Basically.
As he goes fucking down, I'm gonna say this and you're gonna hate it.
Uh-huh.
He is still up, but just barely.
Oh shit.
Well, Prim, are you gonna get Clem out of here, or are you gonna deal the finishing blow? You probably
Is
want to
it,
let off some steam, right?
Yeah, is it the new round after me?
It is not after you. The new round is after our archer lady over here.
Oh, okay.
Thank
Up
you,
to
Eggy.
you, lady.
She is gonna look over towards you guys. She's gonna see that you guys are doing fine.
Okay.
And she's just gonna pull her mask off. She's gonna smile and she's just gonna lean back.
Go.
Okay. 'cause
Somewhere on another country, Gangplank is sweating.
Because if so, I would like to seize initiative.
Go ahead. Go right ahead. Do
I'm
that
gonna
seize
go.
initiative.
Okay.
Go ahead and go for those 10 attacks.
Okay. 1.
If you miss all of them.
Right.
If you miss
2.
all of them.
3.
Come on.
4. 5. It's possible. 6.
Kidding.
Oh my god.
Kidding. You're actually kidding.
7.
Hey!
Thank
So
you.
roll the 8th one real quick too.
8. Okay.
because the tendril can't stop
Okay.
after it does.
Okay.
It has to
Oh,
do
okay,
its two
okay.
attacks.
We're good.
As you slam a tendril into this boy, he keeps dodging through them, trying his best to outmaneuver them. When one of them catches him right in the stomach and sends him flying into the side of this place, there's a window there.
Oh.
As in a last-ditch effort, instead of protecting himself, you see him toss his mask off.
So that when he flies through the window, nobody knows.
As he tosses his mask off of himself, throwing it off of the balcony, he gets knocked inwards and he will slam into the dance hall from the top part
on the dance floor. The group's gonna see this and be like, well, I guess negotiations went well.
So,
I'm just gonna have a final word and pants and be tired and be like, and that is why I trained with an Oni for a month. So that I could try to catch up with the rest of them.
as he looks to you flying in, he slams and hits the stage down there. Jin, Akira, and Mei Lee, you guys see freaking this boy, which you guys know to be an Oni, be slammed through a window at the top of the dance hall, and then hit every single stair heading down from the stage onto the ground. As there's like a yell from in the dance floor, like, oh fuck!
And the old man's like, yes, finally some action.
Jin just
Anarchy!
Jim was just taking a drink and he's just slowly drinking as he's watching the guy go down the stairs. Just the same step.
I believe this is that meme where it's, oh shit, what up?
Yeah.
As he goes flying in, the initiative isn't over.
Is he dead?
What?
Oh no, quick, somebody help him. Swig.
There is one tendril that can hit Maka, so go ahead and roll 2 attacks on Maka if you want.
Yeah.
First, ask her if she's really gonna keep doing this because she said it was for a friend.
Is she?
She looks as if she's still in a fighting stance.
I'm
Alright.
going for it. All right.
As you go
how
for an
many?
attack, she's gonna try to use her master bending to bend it away.
Mhm.
So roll me element first to see if the tendril even stays there.
Okay.
It 100% will. Go for 2
yes.
attacks.
Okay. Let's hope I hit her AC. I don't know what her AC is.
Without the parasol, pretty low.
Oh,
You hit.
cool.
Her
I
parasol
got rid of
actually
the
her parasol actually makes her have the highest AC of the Onis you've seen so far.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck this. That's why I saw that
That's
ice
2
come
hits.
out, and it
That's
did
ooh.
4 damage, and I was like, "Fuck you."
As you
And
strike into
then-
her 2 times, she's freaking gets get blasted back. Say and then.
and then one more tendril, right?
Nope, that was the only tendril
Oh,
within
that was
range.
just one? Okay, cool.
Yep. Because the other
Cool,
ones
cool, let me go.
you were going for attacks on the other boy.
All right,
Gotcha,
Brandon, you want
gotcha.
the finishing blow? You go ahead. I'm gone. Done. Fuck this.
Well, you see, it's her turn, so
Okay.
so I mean, you could say fuck this, you done, if you want to,
Nah.
but you see her basically put her hands up into the air. She begins to create again the rain that's still coming down around her. She begins to turn it into icicles, and she's going to try to just shoot icicles down at you, Ichibe. She's going to be putting all 3 of her AP into this, and for every icicle that hits you, you're going to take 2 damage. So with that,
What does she need? What number?
I have to roll. Well, first off, I have to roll see how many icicles she's making.
Oh,
I'm going to take your
Interesting.
I'm going to take your D12 here.
is that my D? Is that? Oh yeah, I guess it is.
Okay, that is actually decently low. She's gonna be sending 6 over at you. It's a D12 plus 2.
Okay.
You need to roll me for your reflex.
Nine plus 13.
Is that a 13? Looks like it's an 8.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Roll me reflex 2 more times, please.
2 more. Wait, 2 more times.
Yep, for every 2 of the icicles you have to roll.
Oh, I see.
I
Okay.
have my reaction for one of them, right? With that.
19.
Is this
that's
a full
18?
attack? Like
These are him rolling against saves, so she's not actually attacking him.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm at 18. That was an 18.
That was a good one. Ooh,
Now 20.
you're only gonna take 4 damage.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
As the icicles rain down over you, again, you try to do some bloodbending things to try to get her to stop, but again, she just sort of just activates it above her, and if they fall down.
Yeah.
So even if you did try to seize her, it doesn't really seem to work. Upon that happening, Prim jumps down on the area on the opposite side of her. She looks over towards you, Ichibe, looks down toward Clem, looks back toward her, and then she's gonna go for 3 attacks.
That was your decision.
Prim, do it.
Prim, unlike him, does have 1 maxed out stat.
Yeah.
She's gonna be rolling 5s with all these. That is a Mia. Oh no, that's a hit. She doesn't have a paracel. First hit.
Good fuck.
Second hit. Does she get all 3? That's a miss.
3 would have been awesome.
As you see her go forward, she then goes for 3 attacks. The Maka seems to dodge the first one, but then the other 2 comes in. She seems to stab at both of her arms as they both seem to fall limp to her sides. As she is going to take 2 damage for each of those.
Also 4 damage total. Not bad.
As she comes in and does some fucking big old chi blocking moves.
Where's my Earth Kingdom kunai, by the way?
It was just like tossed over here, so it's like right over there.
Okay, that's okay. I got a gold dagger. I don't know what the gold dagger does, but it's been doing all right.
It does good. It's your move.
It's gold.
It has a question mark on it.
It's your move.
Alright, y'all move.
Your move.
Oh, Eggy really wants you to acknowledge his donation. I think it's because he doesn't want me to die.
Ichibe, roll above a 10 for God's sake. Yeah, that's true.
Thanks, Eggy.
Eggy, that is very true. Sorry about that. We've been in the middle of this for a bit, so but yeah, go ahead. We'll say you have those.
Okay. Do I want to do a charge? I probably do.
8.
I probably just want to do a charge.
There you go.
Thank you.
You have all 3 of your AP.
I'm just gonna put all 3 AP into a charge.
All right, that'll give you a +1 to your attack, so that's pretty cool.
Okay. I'm gonna try and do an elevated strike, and if that fails, then I'm gonna do the regular attack.
You're gonna put the okay. First off, roll for the elevated strike.
Oh, put 2 inspiration. Oh wait. Oh, elevated strike. That's right.
Yeah, you have to roll to see if you can jump.
Yeah,
up.
that's right. I'll put on 1 for the elevated strike.
Okay. Give me a +1.
Okay.
So you are rolling straight.
No, because I also because it's the attack. No, you're right.
Yeah, you're just rolling to get up to the elevation.
10.
Yeah, you don't get to the elevation.
No, okay. It's regular. Go for regular attack then.
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll 1 inspiration for that.
You can put up to 3 in it.
I can put up the what?
You can put up to 3 of these in there.
I know. Are you saying you just want me to get rid of her?
No, I was just making sure because you put everything into this attack. I'm just making.
It's either that or I do 3 damage. With 3 over the course of 3 turns. So I'd rather do this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you might want to have the attack hit. That's a +3.
So that's a +4 altogether.
Altogether, you have a +4.
Yeah.
You don't have to roll too high, but we'll see.
That's why I'm not putting in a lot.
Hey, you will strike.
This is the 10, I think.
Yep. If you right click it, you can go to rotation value and you can see.
Oh. 5.
+5. Roll again.
Roll again?
Yep. You put 2 AP into it.
Oh, I can roll twice with it?
Yep. You get 2d10.
I thought each AP just gave me like an extra plus. Okay.
Nope. You get 2d10.
And it gives both. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. 8. So
that is
3
altogether
plus 5 is 8.
9 damage.
Oh yeah, plus the dagger. I forgot about that.
As you
Math is
strike over at her, she is going to get struck with this. She is going to basically be standing at the window, her arms limp to her sides, seeing the 8 tendrils in front of her, seeing the earthbending chi blocker in front of her, seeing the freaking ninja in front of her, the one person she has thralled on the ground, the person who asked her to do this, unconscious in the dance hall. You just see her like just kind of look forward. She shakes her head a bit, having the she does not have control over her arms currently. You see, so she will shake her head a bit, allowing her mask to fall off of her, as she's just like, I think that's it.
Thank you for your time. I hope that dancing isn't too difficult.
I still got plenty of pep in my step. I just don't want to lose it after fighting all of you.
I'm sorry about your parasol.
It'll be fine. I can fix it. Just tell him you beat me up, all right?
If you need help with your injuries, I'm willing to do so.
She looks over towards you. As she does, she gives a bit of a smirk. I have a couple of questions about that, but maybe later. Oh, also,
Lit.
She falls over.
She's dead.
Oh no! Oh no!
You just had to get her to half health.
She gives up. Fucking.
She's like, fuck it, it ain't my fight. He told us not to use masks. What the fuck does he want me to do?
He told us not to use mask, although I totally used mask.
Like a cheater.
Is that why it's raining?
No, the mask doesn't do that.
It's the Klim thing, probably.
It was the enthralling someone thing,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah. Little asshole.
As at that point, you know, people in the dance hall, people are starting to gather around our boy over here. As eventually you guys see that as he is laying on the ground, most people in the party are just sort of like, what the fuck just happened? But Nuwan would make her way over, like, oh no, my friend.
Oh man, can I was gonna say, could she, as like he sat there for a minute before people were gathering, could Melee have air scooted her way and then just sat on him?
Why?
Keep him in place.
Huh?
The rest of the party would probably be a little confused though.
I'm not saying sit on his face. God, just sit on him. Just
Why
like,
would you?
he's laying down. Don't worry, I'll make sure he doesn't move. Sit.
Sit on his face.
Not on his face.
So a man just fell like 40 feet down, cracking his back on every step down the way.
Yep.
In front of all of the people in the Fire Nation, you want to walk over and sit on him.
We don't know where he can. Okay, if we put logic in it, it's a horrible idea.
Especially because you know this man is one of the people.
This is Melee we're talking
especially
about.
because you know this man is one of the guests of Lord Jian.
We're gonna just shit on my fun. She's just gonna look down on him then.
There you go.
She's the ultimate shit poster.
Yes, but she's also going to be the ultimate person going to jail if she does that.
It's okay. It's anime. Logic doesn't make sense here.
If he had done something that that people in the party might have, you know, understood as something bad, then maybe. But that isn't a thing I think that Melee would do, because she would know that that would be a really bad thing to do. As people again would have started to make their way over around him, trying to get him up. Eventually, you would note that people from the upstairs, including the Fire Lord and Lord Jian, would have made their way down. Lord Jian would have made an attempt to get him up, but upon seeing that he is unconscious, would ask for several of his attendants to take him to a private room, as they would then go over to him and pick him up, taking him away, off to be basically brought to any sort of health. As that would happen, eventually, after a couple of minutes would go by, the crew from up top I'd like to know, what do you guys want to do up here? Do you guys want to make your way back down? What do you guys want to do?
I probably should go heal him.
You probably should get rid of the tentacles, because they're gonna wonder why the fuck that's happening.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the tentacles.
Ryan's
and
just gonna wander back in.
The boyo.
You don't even know where he is to heal him. How dumb can
I will ask for him. Be like, I'm a doctor. Let me handle this.
I'm a doctor.
I'm a certified doctoroo.
Doctor.
As that happens, you see that Maka looks over toward Clem, and then as she like steps forward, you see that Prim just sort of like goes before Maka goes, "Oh well, yeah, I suppose that's fine," and then she'll walk away. She's like, and she'll go inside after Luca. Ichibe, what were you doing up here? Are you doing anything?
Ryan, take off.
Yep.
She fulfilled her duty, I guess. She doesn't want to be here anymore. That's fair.
Ryan would have made her way into the back into the party from below, because they were on the ground still.
Oh, she went back to the party.
Yep.
Oh, I thought she went home. I thought she finally got over kind of some of that drunkenness and was like,
"Oh no, she's still
doing?
hecka tipsy. She's just able to move."
Well, at least I can have a good rest of my night. Let's fucking go.
You make your way in. After a moment, upon stepping inside, you hear "Ah!" coming from the balcony, as you're pretty sure she woke him up with some sort of freaking jab to his side or something. We then go down toward everybody making their way back in. Luca, you would have passed the people that were taking the boy upstairs. You would let them know, like, "Hey, you're a healer. You can do this." Mako would basically vouch for you as she's coming down. She'd pass you by and she's just like, "Yeah, I know it's weird. A male healer from the north. Oh, that's so weird." Before
still kind of female right now.
before making her way down, just like, "Oh yeah, he definitely is." Before
assume my gender. No, I'm kidding.
Well, the thing with it is, she knows she can manipulate you. You see.
Yeah. Oh boy.
But as you are doing that, Ichibe, you would make your way down, I'm guessing. As you guys,
I can't fucking heal him.
As you guys would take a couple minutes to do something there. Eventually, the others would bring him downstairs so that you could do things better, because you'd be healing him on the stairs, which would be kind of weird.
Yeah.
But Luca, you begin to heal the person, as Nuam would like go over and like kind of watch from the side, like, what's going on over here. Lord Jihan would step in, just like, "Thank you very much, Luca." With all that going down, I think that with that being said, with that encounter out of the way, with that big old fight thing done, I think that's going to be where we're going to end things off for the night, with him being healed up and potentially raised up from his comatose state.
And I'm alive.
You did. Roll me survival.
Yay. I fall over in the middle of the fucking palace and fall asleep.
If you fail too many of these, you will go to sleep, by the way.
I know. I failed a lot of them.
If so, I'm gonna shove that cure all in your mouth.
You're fine. You're fine, man. Don't roll me one more time. Thaladin gave you a thing.
Okay, thank you.
You'll be fine. Don't worry. I believe in you. Hey!
There we go. That's better. Finally.
You feel after your fight, after chilling out for a bit, after coming down and seeing your victory and everything like that, you're pretty sure that you've waved off most of the bad effects of the whatever tonic this person had given you. Huzzah. as the party will eventually come to a close. Not immediately, because we're gonna see what everybody wants to do in the next part. I think that's where we're gonna end things off for the night. Oh boy.
Look at that.
You guys defeated two more Oni. Technically, you defeated 1.5 Oni, but
1.5.
That still count.
I love how Ichibei is like, that's why I was training, because I wanted to catch up with all of them.
It's like,
It's like,
I was saying, it's like, I gotta protect these guys so they can get stronger. No, I'm just trying to keep up, man. Why do you think I spent a month in the forest almost dying?
Imagine being this boy and then just looking around you and just 8 tendrils appearing around you and then just slamming into you constantly.
He's like, why do I hear boss music as Gangplank Galleon starts playing?
Oh my god.
Catmon told me to be intimidating. I'm doing it.
Being more intimidated, having all your ribs break at once.
Oni defeat count 3.5.
Is it really 3 when they weren't going all full force? I'll you know what? I'll fucking take it.
Hey, for fuck's sake, just take the W and walk away.
Technically, the white masked Oni was going full force. It's just he wasn't in his prime.
It's just fucking.
No, I mean these two.
How many times do we have to teach you this, old man?
I mean, let's be honest. The other one did use their at least one of their masked abilities, so that's something. He didn't use it, mostly literally just because of what you guys said before the fight. Because
saved my life.
I manipulated him.
Well, you guys already kind of know. You guys already kind of know what his does, but I'm not gonna talk too much about it.
He makes funny clones.
Yeah, the weird shadowy.
Yeah. He does the
Naruto
Narichigo
you're a
thing.
piece of shit for it.
He does the Narichigo thing.
I remember Ichigo having shadow clones.
Ichigo does a Getsuga Tensho. He doesn't do a shadow clone jutsu.
You don't know if he does. You don't know if he has a Getsuga Tensho. You don't fucking know.
I read. Oh, you mean him? I was gonna say I read the whole fucking manga. I better know he does a Getsuga Tensho.
You don't know if this guy has a Getsuga Tensho or not. Come on.
He just fucking says Bankai in the middle of our fight.
Is that the word?
I'm really scared.
I don't see a sword, says Eggy.
It's your Bankai. It's like, oh, okay. I guess he's just gonna make a new character.
Neither did Yoruichi, but she still kicked ass.
Wait, yours did have a Bankai?
Someone gonna explain how she flies with rain? Nah.
No, she had a Bankai. She just didn't have a sword. Well, she did have a sword, but she didn't use it.
I wonder why she all of a sudden stopped after her parasol got destroyed. That's weird. Anyway.
Must be something to do with the fact that thing is heavy as shit and has a million things in it. Must be the fact that did a lot of damage to me and I didn't like it anymore, and I saw that as the only weapon she had besides her bending.
It's almost like there are certain weapons out there, such as a Karao staff or things like that, that power up certain abilities or have abilities themselves or something. Who knows, man? That thing is fucking good, though. The parasol literally brings her AC up to a point where, like, all the other Oni you guys have fought before, like, pale in comparison to her AC while she has the parasol up.
So to break that in 2 turns was a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Literally, all she has to do is give up 1 of her AP every round. As long as she has the parasol up, she can basically increase her AP or her AC by an absolute ton. Because it's basically saying that she's using it as in a defensive stance kind of thing.
Yeah, it's basically a shield.
Mm-hmm.
Wild.
Yeah. She a good.
Huh.
I love how she just showed up. She's just like, yeah, I was told to come up here and kill you, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'll use this guy that I've been smooching the past 2 days. Oh, he's your friend? I'm sorry.
I'm pretty certain she knew.
Yeah, she 100% knew. She did not know he was a chi blocker, though, so that's something she didn't know.
I saw the art, and then I heard there are 3 of us in this land, and I was like...
Oh, yeah? Oh, yes, Lord.
I do like her mask. Her mask is really cool.
It's a nice mask.
She has this like bright.
She's not
blue
wearing
mask.
a blue outfit though.
Nope. Because she's in the Fire Nation right now.
No, that's fair.
So she was just her. So there's just an Oni and a random Earth Nation troop, dance troop.
She was
Cool.
it was definitely just a random like reason for her being there or anything. Like definitely no other reason.
I like the mask. I like how it totally doesn't look like Zuko's mask. It totally doesn't.
All
look
of
like
these
that
are
at
based off of that.
All of them.
Yeah, all of
And
them are
actually, they
based
all
off of
look
that.
like that.
Yeah, but that one looks the most like it.
Because it's
Because it's
blue.
like it.
Blue. It's
Yeah.
because it's- yeah.
Yeah, because it's blue. That's literally it.
I
That's
think the
literally
white one is literally Zuko's mask. I don't know though. Lindo isn't here. I think the white one is literally just his mask.
How dare you say Linda was just copying things instead of making
Well,
it all
I
from scratch?
literally told him to copy things.
How dare you endorse copyright infringement?
I absolutely endorse copyright infringement.
Well, who doesn't? It's the coolest thing to do since pirating CDs.
There he is.
You do that?
I mean,
No. You might
no.
not want to answer that on stream.
I mean, no, I don't. I
Of
never do that.
course.
There you go.
not.
Except when I did.
Oh no, I endorse it. I'll endorse songs.
Of course. not.
I'll make this totally unmonetizable.
Where's the other one at? Let's get her over here
You
too.
fucking.
Here's
you're
all
making
here's
it
all
over.
here's all the Oni masks we've seen so far over here by the shrubberies.
Yeah, shrubbery.
Look at all these Oni masks.
Oh, that shrubbery.
I really love Ryan's mask. Like out of all of them, like it's super cool. And the fact that like I got to talk about hers like weeks and weeks and weeks before you guys ever saw it. Like just to like, oh, it's like, you know, oh, somebody fucking got the some sort of pink mask stolen over in Ba Sing Se, and then somebody came in and took it, like fucking scared the shit out of all the Dai Li there. Yeah, all of that. Like I just love the fact that every one of them is just super bright. Because they don't give a fuck.
Obnoxiously bright.
That's the symbol, man. They don't give a single fuck. It's like, oh, you won't be able to see us anyway. It doesn't matter if we
Joke's
wear
on
bright
you.
masks. You won't be able to see us anyway.
I'm very perceptive.
That's what he said whenever you saw the rain.
How I saw all the rest of them a long time ago. Life sucks.
Damn these compound eyes.
Fucking bug eyes.
And you guys finally got to see his airbending stuff. Whenever I had him do the candle thing, like in the thing, and the candles kept going out, I kept like assuming you guys were gonna be like, ah, fucking some sort of airbender or something, and it never happened. I was like, ooh, yay, because I kept having the candles go out on you guys.
As soon as it was a firebender putting stuff in the mouth. Because you know.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure. I'm like,
You sounding all fucking proud of yourself.
I just like the Oni, man. They're just fun.
Yeah.
I'm just glad
Yeah, very
Ryan
cool.
rejuvenated and actually shot arrow.
She literally only had 1 AP every round because I was gonna say the rest of it she was just gonna laugh. Like she was gonna like if she needed to fight, she was gonna shoot 1 arrow around, and then her other 2 AP was just gonna be her giggling.
Well, at least she had fun watching us almost die.
No, that's what's
I mean, it's
most
not over
important.
yet. I still can't go to sleep. Alec and Luca.
That's true.
Well, he's
Technically,
unconscious
he told you guys to survive the night. That's all you gotta do is just survive the night.
yeah.
Yeah, but now I gotta stay awake.
Night ain't over.
Oh, yeah, we healed
It's
him.
gonna be a while.
He gets up and he goes, ha ha, and he goes for another stab.
All right, time to summon those that don't look at it.
It's okay. It's okay. While he's unconscious, we go into the underground secret bunker. And then he doesn't see where we went because we went into the bunker before he woke up. Now, where's the secret underground bunker?
Waiting for Ichibei to be the purple Power Ranger? Like, Ichibei doesn't have a purple mask. Like, what are you talking about? He has this mask.
I haven't worn it yet because I was told it's a really bad idea.
It probably is.
Even despite all the temptations,
It's almost like you're gonna sign your soul
all
off
the
for like
influencing from the
powers.
angel and devil on my left and right shoulder. One might be blue, the other one is green.
Why is one green?
It's me.
That's where I am.
It's
Yeah.
because it's
At this point, next game, I know that we won't have an Akira next game. So
Very
we'll probably have like the end of this little thing happen, and then we'll decide what to do. We'll decide between games potentially what's gonna happen. I'm thinking that you guys will be going to both the Ember Isles and the Avatar's temple. There we go. Thank you very much. My brain wasn't working.
The Avatar. bleh.
The Avatar. The Avatar. But no, you'll be going to the Avatar's temple and to the Ember Isles, I'm pretty sure at that point, because I don't want to go to the Ember Isles without having Nightshade there.
Yeah.
of course.
So we'll see what the heck happens there. We'll see how things go down.
How much of a booster was the booster? How much of a minus what we would have had?
Every single time you guys would have tried to do the things, you would have had a disadvantage, and you could not put anything into it.
Oh wow.
If you would not have taken a booster.
Thank you, booster.
So basically, you guys would have had to beat a 15 with disadvantage every time.
Yeah, fuck that.
Jeez, with the way I was rolling, nah.
You got over it immediately. Like, you got over it like immediately.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, okay, you don't have to.
And I just never did.
The big thing with it is, once you get over it the first time, you don't have to worry about getting over it again for another 10 minutes.
That worked out really well for you then. Holy
Damn,
shit.
nice.
So basically,
it was
the
like-
entire fight, you're fine.
For me, it was like, I'm just gonna be crippled forever.
You'll be fine. You'll be
Hooray.
fine.
I did it.
And yeah, we also are gonna potentially have Akira learning some lightning bending, some lightning generation.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
This calls for celebration. It's party time.
Oh.
Party
Ooh.
time.
Somebody get me as much coffee as possible.
Someone get me on that Titanic right now so that way I can rap with that stupid dog.
Akira doesn't
Ryan,
need
I
anything
don't
else.
want to go
I
in the
beg
party
to
anymore.
differ. I think
take
Akira.
me to your apple.
I think Akira
Take-
definitely needs an ability that can fucking stop his heart.
Ryan, I don't want to be here anymore. Take me to apple.
Oh.
I
You
want
just
to have
don't want
apple.
me making shitty, terrible, horrible jokes that aren't funny.
What do you
It'd be
mean?
pretty electrifying.
Thunderbolt and lightning.
Okay, I don't want to learn lightning anymore.
It's very frightening.
Lightning, very, very frightening.
It's frightening
Ugh.
me.
Yum, 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 yum.
It's supposed to be scary.
It's supposed to be scary, man. It's lightning. Come on.
Yeah.
I fucking hate you all.
I put a shock
God
to your
damn it.
system.
No, don't.
All right, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, stat. Never mind. I'm good.
Unlimited power.
Well, that's just the bottom dollar one. You fucking.
mean, Akira's
Limited
face-
power.
I mean, Akira's face is disfigured like Palpatine's. He could be Palpatine in disguise.
That's true. That's true.
Akira,
Yeah,
since
but
when
it's-
were you extended?
Yeah, but it's not. He's still like shonen enough to be like, hey, he can still get pussy because we have to have that.
I feel so bad that nobody was with you whenever Oma was talking about you, Akira. Because I can I say one thing? Because you're not gonna be here next game.
Yeah, go for it.
She was 100% lying whenever she told him that she saw you have like staticky stuff around you. She just wanted him to teach you.
Hey.
Oma
You
is the
sneaky little
See,
bitch.
here's the
Almost
problem
there.
with that. If she just wants him to teach you, that means that you have even less of a chance of surviving.
Yeah,
Oh
there's
my
there's
God.
a reason. There's a reason. He doesn't
You
teach
better rub
people.
your head against like 170 balloons before you walk up to him.
170
It was
is
a
an oddly specific number.
It was 100% because of the conversation you had with her a couple of games ago, Akira. Whenever the two of you were chatting alone, and she's like, "No, you need to be greedy. You need to get stronger. You need to never settle." And she's like, "I know what'll do it."
Yeah, he just wants to be content, and he's like, I'm fine, I'm content. He just I don't like repeating the same words because it makes me sound less intelligent.
And then she's just like, "Fucking hey, I saw some definitely like electric-y thingies 100% inside this guy." Really? Yeah, totally.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she must have like a massive lying stat.
Well, like it's also like the big thing with it is she told him, "Oh, I can sense the electricity in you." She can't do fucking that shit. She can't even do it to him. She just lied to him and said that she could.
I love Oma so fucking much.
She's like, "Oh, and I saw the same thing in him." And it's like, do you see it in the Avatar? "Oh no, I didn't see it in the Avatar, but I saw it in him."
No, the Avatar is not cool enough for this guy.
Damn, so then what's that? Yeah, so then the shit I'm seeing in his forehead is just the concentrated fire in his eye.
That is 100%. Like, you can see that. Like, she can obviously see that too. But like, she can't.
Yeah, I'm just assuming that's fire.
Yeah,
that's
she can't see his body like charging with electricity because I didn't tell you. You saw his body charging with electricity.
No, I figure that's like that big glow was like, that's just fucking whatever the hell Combustion Man was, and that tall Amazonian chick who was like, absolutely.
Apparently, this guy,
the fucking dude in the relationship.
Apparently, this guy not only has like that eye thingy, but apparently can shoot lightning out of it.
Yeah,
the eye of the storm. I get it now. Fuck you.
You didn't get that? I got that the second he said it.
I didn't know it was a lightning reference, man.
Really? I got it. I figured that's what was going on.
I thought it was because he had an eye in the middle of his forehead, and I don't know. He was in charge of a boiling rock in the middle of the ocean. I don't know, man. What do you want from me?
You figured it out, so
you got
Technically.
it. You got it.
You got it. You got it figured out.
But yeah, whenever he was talking to you, Jen, he said he has one more bolt left.
I don't know. I didn't understand what he meant by bolt, man. I thought that's what he just called the fucking combustion thing that came out of his face.
He's saying he's ready to electrocute you.
Ready to electrocute somebody.
It'll be a great experience. Really, really good learning experience.
I love Oma so fucking much, man.
Jen, you need to talk. You need to talk to some of the other benders. You need to talk to some of your Earthbender buddies. Whenever I realized earlier on today, whenever I'm like, Prim's gonna probably be in this fight, and I looked over on your sheet, I'm like, you don't have any of her abilities.
No, I'm not a cheap blocker. I have one hand.
Well, no. Well, she has Earthbending.
Yes.
One of her Earthbending things is she can launch herself with Earth.
You mean that thing I want to do with Earth Spike?
That's literally just something she it's not Earth Spike. She can just sort of launch herself upwards. It's basically a movement thing for her.
I need that kind of power to do anything.
The thing with it is, Clem and I think Slim. Is Slim the other Earthbender? I can't remember if it's Slim or if it's Jim that's the Earthbender. Because one of them isn't an Earthbender.
We really should have thought of like better name.
No. These are the perfect names.
Are you? That's not nice.
Yeah.
Those are great names.
These are the perfect names. What are you talking about? One of those two isn't an Earthbender. I can't remember which one though. But out of all of them, I think it's Slim. I think that Slim is the non-bender and Jim is the Earthbender. But out of all of them, Jim is the best Earthbender. But Clem is an Earthbender. He has some Earthbending things, and he has like the chi blocking things, but his stats don't really go for it because he's more like a physique boy. But for Prim, her things is she has a 5 in her reflex, and that's what she uses to do chi blocking. So. She has maxed out reflex, and she's decent at Earthbending, but same kind of on the same level as Clem.
Yeah, I should talk to some of the Earthbenders now that they're back in the place we can talk to them. not in the ephemeral ether.
They grew up around some monks, and the monks are like, "Hey, you want to learn how to fucking touch people's pressure points?" And they're like, "Yeah."
Do you want to learn how to turn people like into goo?
Yeah.
Worthless, defenseless goo.
And it was literally, I was rolling for them in the background the entire time for those two down there, and at one point I literally rolled to see if they saw what was happening up there, and unfortunately our girl did not, but Prim totally did, and she's like, "Well, I gotta finish this quick."
I need to finish.
I'm surprised you did it. I had so many tendrils up.
You guys are up on again. The maps are a lot bigger than what they seem.
Wait, so this is like tall.
This is you're in a big building. you're in a huge building, and they're like off over here, and you're like up on a balcony. There are hedges, bushes, like large, like other like structures and stuff, all kinds of stuff in the way. But you know, you guys aren't silent up there, so. It's the same thing. It's the same thing I told people in the Zelda thing this week. Like, imagine your map. Like, just imagine everything in your map to be much bigger, basically. Like, if you guys were to go over here and sit on this this statue thing here, imagine that your ass isn't taking up a fourth of the statue. Imagine it's taking up like a 10th or something, maybe.
Hey.
Like, you're just sitting on the corner there, like, oh man, this is a nice place to stick my butt. But yeah, we'll see what happens next week, my dudes. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. We enjoyed ourselves. We're gonna be coming back next time and potentially learning some dragon stuff, and then at the time after that, we'll probably be going and actually doing the dragon stuff whenever Akira comes back, and that's gonna be pretty fun. Hope everybody enjoyed themselves. We enjoyed themselves. Whoa. Be sure to turn in this Sunday for the first ever episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5 Darps game. It's gonna be super fun. I have to choose which of the musics to use, obviously. I talked about that earlier. We may have a stream on Friday to show some stuff about it, but we may not. I don't know. I may want to keep some secrets. Also, I'm still messing with it a bit.
Oh shit, my boy.
Your boy?
My boy.
Your boy.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt the outro. Real fast. I'm actually gonna stream tomorrow.
You're gonna stream tomorrow?
I'm gonna stream.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm gonna stream a rhythm game tomorrow.
Hell yeah. When you gonna do it?
Fun, man.
I'm gonna do it at 1.
Hell yeah. So over at
1 your time is 10 a.m. Pacific, so 1 Eastern?
Yeah. 1
over on
PM
1 Eastern over on the Living Nightmares Twitch channel. We'll probably put it in the Discord whenever it happens, so go ahead and head over there and whenever that goes down. But with all that being said, my dudes, hope you guys enjoy yourselves. We enjoy yourselves. Until next time, guys. Like always, later days.
We're live.
Tomorrow.